Yeah, I could not hear you at all.
Oh, okay. What the
Grandpa
fuck?
style.
Where is this
Huh?
guy?
So how are we doing today?
Pretty good. How about you?
I got off work. I handled business with kids and whatnot. And now I'm just chilling like a villain.
Nice.
I see. I just
What I
just randomly looked. I seen you guys. People were on. I'm like, oh shit, I'll jump on.
Oh yeah. What I yelled is my character's name, and me and Brandon were talking about how it'd be funny, like it's the kind of name that you yell running into battle.
Death?
His name is Husa Mazulu.
What?
It's it's like a druid shaman name because he's like a psychic mage kind of,
Oh really?
and he's black because the voice kind of fits.
Makes sense.
You have a choice of three voices, and the one I wanted sounded like a African man, so I made him an African man.
Hey, why not? Fuck it. It's a video game. Make whatever you want to be.
Yeah.
Shit.
We're all from Africa.
We are. We are. Recently I've been lurking at some religious people's stuff at Facebook and seeing all like the young Earth
Yeah.
creationists and anti-evolution people. It's like, oh my god, people! Like, are you guys really that
They're
dense?
fucking nincompoops.
It's just because because my buddy's starting to go down all these rabbit holes, and I try to tell him, I was like, dude, you're going down really bad rabbit holes. I'm trying to stop you now. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. Just please stop. Like, look up other
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Like there's people that believe in God and believe in whatever, and they're not stupid. Can you just not listen to the stupid ones, please?
Yeah,
You know,
it's easy.
like I still will
I
disagree
feel
with you, but I'll have more respect for you. Like,
yeah.
like, because at least I know it's based on like
It's
theology, not just fake science or whatever you want to call it.
Are you talking about
yeah,
Scientology?
yeah.
No, I'm talking about like the young Earth creationists or people that think that fucking dinosaurs and humans live together, or like I said, 6,000
Mm.
year Earth and all these things. Like, no, 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 no. Come on now. Or we didn't come from apes. Like, yes, we did. Like evolution, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like all these things. Like all these things. Like the anti. It's mainly just anti-science, and like that's the part that bothers me. Like I said, you
Yeah.
be religious is
It's
one thing,
all
but it's anti-science shit. That's like, stop lying to people.
like I think we need to like reintegrate religion, like that whole view. And so, like it's hard to explain. Like it's like we have to. It's really hard to explain. Like we have to fix it, not like
Well,
destroy it with like
we gotta keep the
fix it with.
community. We gotta keep the community part. That's the big part. Like that's the main thing that religion does. That's great. Is
We need the morality. We need the mythos. We need that stuff. So that has to be like baked in the form of like virtue. Like we need virtue back, and we have
yeah.
virtueless leaders.
Sure.
It's a moral tragedy. It's a tragedy.
Tell
I
me
mean,
more.
there are leaders that have virtue. They're just not up there. You know, they're not like
The
in the
powerful ones.
open. Yeah, yeah.
But
Like things like chivalry. You know, like brotherhood, warriors. You know, like this stuff. It's like a part of manhood, but we like gatekeep its expression behind like, oh, did you serve in a war? You know, like that kind of shit. Like this
oh, there's a lot
stupid.
of things like that. Yeah, for sure. It's one
It's
of
like
those.
we're we're supposed to be something more than that. Like we're supposed to preserve this shit. We're
Well,
supposed
it's like
to
one of those things. Like
embody.
if you didn't live my lifestyle, how could you tell me about it? It's like I can still empathize and
Yeah.
console with like the empathies or feelings of somebody else, even though I didn't personally go through it. Like
Mhm.
I can still have a thought. Maybe it's not a full like. Maybe it's not like the best thought because maybe it is easier or better to make a thought process if you actually went through it. But like, I still am capable of like trying to put myself in their shoes and figure out circumstances.
I feel like virtue got reduced to virtue signaling,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That
definitely
makes
part of
sense.
it.
and I definitely feel like men have been softened. Flat out, men have been softened. It's not our fault. It's because people can't fucking handle an actual like
Maybe.
aggressive man, and it's mostly the people like it's mostly bitch ass dudes that fucking pretend to be men like
It
like
depends
in
what you
charge
mean, I
and
suppose. You could be
you know,
soft spoken and shit and still be like a tough man or like a You know,
No, of course.
like a leader. So like, you don't have to be like that loud, boisterous fucking leader kind of person
Mm-mm,
either.
mm-mm, mm-mm.
Yeah. I don't know. I think chivalry and all the shit you're talking about kind of die with the internet because now we don't talk to each other. Like, how often do you like
Mhm.
open the door for someone? You know, not often, probably because you're not really.
Well, it's
hanging
not
out.
even just that though.
Like, oh, I'm just saying, like little things like that, like we just don't do and care about anymore, like we used to.
Like intelligence is a part of manhood, and like stupid men basically pushed intelligence out of like the frame.
No, not again. Oh, I was so close to killing myself again.
Um, like I said, I think the
Well,
loss.
they never integrated
I
it,
think the
so
loss of knowledge comes, like I said, with the loss of curiosity. People are not curious anymore. Like I said, they want quick fucking give me the answer in 20 seconds instead of watching like a 4-hour thing about it, you know, or whatever. Like
Yeah.
people want to get the information right now.
entitlement.
Entitlement, yeah, some I guess.
Like people just want their
I think
opinion
it's
and
just
like
ADD
signal their
basically. Like it's
virtue.
like
You know,
ADD with knowledge kind of thing. Like I want to know. I don't
ego. Like ego, healthy ego is good. Ego on an idiot is bad. So like literally all these people should be shit on, like, and disgraced. And like, yeah, you gotta fucking we have to be able to like talk shit. We have to be able to do that shit.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's
Yeah.
honestly comedy is like the best way of fucking like telling truth to power or whatever. Like softening the blow when you have to say
Mhm.
something bad or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we don't tell the truth anymore. You know, we don't
And the thing is,
we put up
honestly,
with it.
the biggest problem is people don't have the same truth. Like I said, there should be the truth or a truth, but we just don't have it no more.
There is it. There is the truth.
Of course, there's. I was gonna say
We
there
have
is
to
a
speak the
truth,
truth.
but nobody wants to agree on it no
Yeah.
more because everyone's so ideologically fucking opposite. Again,
Retarded.
I'm saying,
I-
even going back to like I said, the young Earth creationists and them people. It's like we have all this mountain of evidence for everything, and you still say no, and you think you're smarter than scientists who have been doing it for literally the whole fucking life, like 40, 50 years of this guy
It's
studying this thing, and you think that he has no clue on it, and you do.
it's literally because none of them conceived of the idea that religion is supposed to be like a process, like evolutionary, just like science. Like
Yeah.
Sure.
you're supposed to redo it like every so often. You know, like
Well, yeah,
it should be like an open process.
Like a rediscovery.
well, yeah, they try to throw that
It's
in your
like
face all the time.
it's a
They're like,
storybook version of reality. That's all it is. You know, it's yeah, reality plus mythos. But it's that simple, and we do need that sort of view. But like look at the works of Homer, right? Like
Mhm.
that's mythos. Like that's a story
that
of I
Gilgamesh?
feel like a man that falls and
Homer.
Homer. No, he's the Iliad and the Odyssey.
yeah,
You know,
Iliad, yeah.
I'm trying to remember who might have. Gilgamesh is what I mean. Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know
he
much.
did
But
the. He's the first one. What's it called? Gilgamesh.
the works of Gilgamesh or whatever.
Yeah, who did Gilgamesh? Was that Homer?
I don't remember
That
what
might have
that.
been
No,
Homer.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe you guys know
Give
more
me a
than me.
minute.
Honest.
Give me a minute. I'll double check.
I
I got mushrooms kicking in.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I don't think it is.
The Epics of Gilgamesh. Who wrote the epic? No person evolved from old Sumerian tales into a single epic compiled by the Babylonian scribe Sinliku Unani in 1100 BCE for the standard Babylonian.
I gotta read that again, bro.
These original like authors and shit, like they're really important because this is like
Well, there was no author for this
Pure-
like, per se. There was. It's kind of like a Bible in the sense, like where there's a bunch of different mini stories, and they kind of all put them together and made the epic. of
I guess like
Gilgamesh.
for the stories, but I mean like a lot of them aren't just like recounting of things. It's like it's fictional, so it's like a plumbing of the depths of sort of like the psyche. Like it like can't not be allegorical. that's part of like why
What?
religion is important.
What's not allegorical?
Like things like epic poetry and shit, you know, like mythological
You think they're real?
stories. I think they are um they are parts of our unconscious trying to tell us something about humanity. Like take Lord of the Rings. He fucking swore up and down that what he made was not allegory. What he made is fucking allegory.
I mean,
What's
yeah,
what exactly is allegory?
it's like symbolism kind of thing. Like,
Yeah, symbolism.
so like,
But isn't everything in a way?
Yeah, it's
Especially
an
like
escapable.
created
It's an
things.
in the
escapable.
sense like, or it's like a historical, or it's like a biography. It could be like a real, like, I wrote this story because this is my life. That's a biography. That's real. Versus I'm writing an
Mhm.
allegory. Like I could write about a plumber doing his life, whatever, and it symbolizes my life, but it's not me per se.
Oh, okay.
Kind of thing. So I'm saying, like, even in the Lord of the Rings, like, obviously there's no fucking wizards, there's no whatever. Like, it's allegory for like, it's basically an allegory for it's an allegory for World War One, the shit he went through, which is great.
No,
Oh,
it's
really?
an allegory for like
No,
mankind.
some of it is,
Like
yes, but like even
there is
like
a Sauron that exists basically
sure,
in a sense, and
to an
that
extent,
it's
yeah.
like
But like I'm saying, so like the scourging at the Shire or whatever, like that was like him talking about like when he came back from World War One. Everyone thinks it's going to be all great and dandy, but he had to do a lot of trials and tribulations, the mental problems, all the shit. And that's what that part of the book symbolized, is that part. Like there's a lot of, and obviously there's going to be other parts that are like, for sure, like real, like to his actual life. But like, there's a lot of allegories too, though. Like, that's all I'm trying to say.
yeah, like an allegory can be read from that as well. Like there's that, like there is something very. We are more intersubjective than we are subjective. Like I believe that absolutely. I don't think that we're just. I feel like any author can produce a work of fiction and like provide like a biographical source for it, but that's just like a salience. Like there's something deeper that calls to this
Well, I
shit.
mean,
I
if you want
swear
to
to
get like
God,
that, even it's same as like
that's
musicians.
the
Like
inspiration.
a musician writes a song, it might mean something completely different, but how you took it, meant like the world to you, and you felt it like did all these things for you. But
Yeah,
that's not
yeah,
exactly
for
what
sure.
the writer said. Like the writer could have been talking about
Yeah,
something completely different, but it didn't
it's
matter.
like the meaning is like it, it's not set in stone like at all. Like it's part of a greater story that's like more objective in structure because it all triangulates and combines into things, and it's like that becomes a part of the essence of like the future arc of humanity in a way. Like it really does. Like we are supposed to be inspired by things, deeply inspired. We are not supposed to be,
Passive.
shrugging our shoulders. We're not supposed to be, yeah. Like that was Nietzsche's whole point. Is we are supposed to fucking accept that. We are supposed to accept our madness and go like bring that sort of ultimate being sense into the world. Like I'm saying that. Like I for real. I think
I'm not
insanity
laughing
is
at you.
something
I'm laughing
we're
at
supposed to be
Tom
we're supposed to go
again.
through. It's like a thing that's supposed to pass and not like bring you forever shame. Like it's so we are dumb. We fucking frame this incorrect picture of mankind in our break from actual existence. I think what Zizek said was correct, that culture is like a break from barbarity. Like I think that is fucking correct. We're not supposed to be fucking living in cubicles. We're not supposed to be living in these little separate things. We're supposed to be fucking animals causing terror to like
We're hunter gatherers.
I don't know.
Technically.
Like yeah, like we should like the ideal would be I feel like we would be doing TikTok shit. Like we would be like Jackass doing stupid shit, like to assholes in a way. You know what I mean? Or is that like a romanticization? Is that me reaching for some kind of purpose? I don't fucking know. Like
I don't know.
I feel like yeah, we have just accepted a routine thing and we were supposed to make it more fun.
Yeah, you got to do the best you can deal with, right? Like there's work and there's shit. It's the whole work and play combination. Like, you know, you got to deal with real life. You got to
Yeah.
handle your shit, but you also need to have some fun and some relaxation time to fucking ease your mind and ease your tension. Because you can't just be all fucking work, 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 or you know, in the grind forever and ever and ever, and think it's not gonna take a toll on you mentally. And that's those people that. That's when people fucking lose their shit and they go off and, you know, do crazy shit.
Yeah.
Not good either.
I definitely think we're supposed to be inspired, and you see people like eat themselves alive through like drugs and shit, you know, like, and that's just this like negative energy that's out there, you know, like,
That's part of the grind. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're only grinding and you're not actually like doing anything else, like it's gonna take a toll on you mentally, and probably even physically eventually. You know, like if your mind's fucked, your whole body's gonna get fucked eventually.
yeah.
Where did Mitch go? I thought he was on here earlier.
He was on here and he fucking left to do something. I don't know what he's doing.
Dude.
He said he's going. Ryan said he went to bed.
He went to sleep.
I'll say if not, I was gonna text his ass like, wake your ass up. A magnitude 7 earthquake rocks Alaska. More than 20 aftershocks felt. Jeez.
Jeez.
That was earlier today, like 4 hours ago.
When's the last time you did mushrooms?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably like 4 or 5 years ago now. It's probably been a minute.
Oh damn. It feels like a flush of your system almost.
Dude, I love them. Like I said, if I didn't have kids, I would do a lot more. I used to do them like once a month.
It gets fucking wild, dude. The shit that he gave me is fucking. It's fucking powerful, man. Like you gotta be careful with it.
Dude, I love super tripping. It's the only way I do it. I eat a lot, right?
Jesus.
It's been microdose for
This
me.
game is getting difficult.
Yeah, that's my girlfriend. She loves it.
Yeah, dude. Like you do it. You can do it before work. Like I'm fucking floating on clouds at work. Fuck you. You guys are fucking retarded. Like
He's
I don't know.
Keep it inside. You just keep it in your
Yeah, like you guys. What are you guys fucking worried about? Like you're so tense. Like oh my god. What?
Yeah, right.
People are.
I tell my kids all the time, like, you could think like you're a stupid fuck or whatever, right? Think it. Don't fucking say it. The second you say it, you're gonna get in trouble and get cussed out, whatever, you know, like. But if you think it, who cares? You know, like, nobody gives a fuck if you think someone's stupid. Like your teachers or like, you know, your mom or dad or whatever. It's like, don't call your mom stupid or whatever, or say she's stupid, or, you know, like that kind of shit. It's like, no, dude.
It's like people should be able to like express themselves. That's isn't that like the tragedy of like being a child? You can't like express yourself without being a cunt. You know, like I don't know.
Well, you're trying to learn. And the thing is, it's a good and a bad thing. Like you're trying to learn what society thinks is normal, which is, like I said, I get it gets the norms to be like, you know, everyone's kind of in line, but also takes away like individuality or whatever you want to call it, I guess. So I don't know how I necessarily feel about it.
Yeah. I think it's a hard balance because like we're all trying to figure it out. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, even as an adult, you're still trying to figure out like, when do I show my authentic self versus not, versus, you know, how do I act like at work versus home versus, you know, like at the gas
You can't be a
station,
drone.
you know, like.
Yep. Wait, like you're not gonna go in there and be like talking to people like you know like yeah. My thinking though is that AI will bring people into like a greater context in a way, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe IQ is so real that it's like sad in a sense, you know, like some people are just like, but I don't believe that. I think it's neuroplasticity. I think it's all mental health.
A lot of it is.
And ideology.
Yeah. Well, also you gotta like I said, we always talk about like we should have some like therapy for more people and stuff like that because more
Hmm.
people probably need it.
Like as
Yeah.
AI gets better, like it'll be like, hey man, here's some things you can learn about, man. Check this shit out. Like I don't know, like
Hmm.
give people a sense of purpose, show people where to go, like how to develop, like real skills. Like our education system's all, you know, it's not like perfect at all. Like
No, not at all. But also
it's like,
the big problem always
yeah,
is the big inequality of money because if you're poor, you probably don't give a fuck about school as much because you're trying to do other things, just eating and living. Like it's it's a struggle because I guarantee you put those same kids in a different neighborhood, they probably are actually really good students because they probably care. And a lot of the other big part of it is if you have parents that are involved that care about your schooling too. If you don't have parents that care, try to keep you to do your homework and shit like that, then you're gonna get fall behind.
yeah, absolutely, yeah, yep. Poverty though is like a big part, man.
It
Like
is. People don't want to talk
when you
about it,
have
but
a
it really
like
is.
poor
Yeah, but
family,
well, it's
but
like here,
yeah,
everyone's like Minneapolis. Those kids are so dumb. It's like a lot of those kids in certain neighborhoods are probably really poor. Like, come on now. Like,
there's probably a lot of kids that are really smart. They just don't know how to fucking
correct. That's what
like
I'm saying. They're smart, but
actually
they just
express themselves.
they don't care about school. Like, if you gave them like don't put them in survival mode, they might actually be really smart. Because they have time to think about other things than just surviving.
Yeah. It's like entropy, dude. 100% like entropy versus neg entropy. It's so fucking like relevant. And thermodynamics comes into play.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of that's the thing. That's why these things are always impossible to really solve, like at least right now, because it's so complex. There's a billion different ways of thinking, a billion different. And the second you try to get
Yeah.
people to be united, they think you're taking away their individualistic or individuality, and then they fucking try to go against it.
Yeah.
That's like I said.
You know what their individual?
That's
Yep.
the hardest balance that we try to do. I think, especially in America, is individual freedom versus group like society freedom. Like, how do you balance like when
It
it's
is a
good?
weird thing, dude. I feel like everybody wants to make their own progress on what is the same fucking journey, and it's like, hurry up, come on, oh my God, let's go, get across the finish line.
Hmm.
Like, all right, fatty, come on,
Well, technically,
like,
that's like the capitalistic system to the max. Like, you're trying to fucking get everyone to work as much as they can until they die, and then when they die, guess what? The next generation, you work as much as you can until you die. It's just over and over and over. That's what happens when you have unchecked maximum capitalism too. That's why I was trying to test people.
yeah,
Like,
that's
you
what
want
comes,
socialism? It's
yeah,
like, no, I don't want socialism per se. I just want some social contracts. Like, we gotta have there's some things, social safety nets that we need to fucking supply people with. I'm not, like,
yeah. The word socialism is almost it's such a fucking
well, it's just it's a
like they
word.
don't
Catch
even like,
22.
oh, being social, like, oh no, is that what we do? We fucking get together and we fucking make shit happen. You think? Like we make it about everybody, not just some fucking retard that doesn't know shit, like
Well, like I always think so. Like,
has no sense of justice.
I just think like it's like the WalMarts, the Amazons, all the biggest companies, right? Like, why can't the government force them to do some like profit sharing? Like, all right, all the employees make you all this money.
Yes,
Why can't you just be like, hey, every year we make this much money, you get a $2,000 bonus? It's not even a lot, really, but
100%.
guess what? That $2,000 to the average worker is going to be tremendous.
It's a team. It is a big team. Like there's nothing
Sure. Well, yeah.
false about that.
Yeah, you
Like
can't
let
fucking.
let work be more enjoyable.
Well, enjoyable, but like I said,
An
I would be.
employee-friendly
I'm saying,
environment.
but I would be much more motivated for somebody if I knew they actually gave a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm saying if you give me, like I said, if you were to give somebody a $2,000 bonus because, like I said, Amazon made $58 billion last year, like cool, you can give everybody that works there a couple grand for a Christmas bonus, whatever you want to call it, a fucking yearly bonus, New Year's bonus, whatever the fuck, like.
Like nobody should ever be told they cannot like lean on a counter or like sit on the job. Flat out.
I mean, like, if you have nothing to do, sure. Like, if you have something to do, that's different. But like, if you're like, I'm bored as fuck. I mean, I'm doing nothing at this point. Yeah, that's different. You know.
Yeah, yeah. If you can sit and you want to sit, like you should be able to choose to sit. Like
Yeah.
you're an adult. Like there should be zero like taking away a person's adulthood in the workplace.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be nice if they treat you more like equals. But I
Like
get there.
you
But that,
should
it's
be able
always
to talk
it's
to
a
your boss
struggle
about
because
anything.
you gotta have. You can't just be like equal because fucking there always has to be some kind of higher because there's got to be somebody that knows the answer because there's gonna be always someone's gonna ask somebody has to actually have like the last answer, but like it would be nicer if it was more democratically picked, like how do we get to that answer kind of thing. Like that's I guess
As long as you can argue, as long as you can argue your case and never feel like you're being an asshole for it because of somebody's stupid
and
ego.
honestly argue just a good faith. That's always my thing. Argue in good faith. Like stop being a fucking lying piece of shit when you're trying to explain
Yeah,
something.
dude. A fucking snake for what?
Well, just do an argument that they know that's not right. I guess. Again, instead of looking within and saying maybe I need to fucking figure out something, it's easier to blame others.
That's weakness. It's what I'm saying, man. Like
I agree.
the people that try to project themselves as strong are weak. That's like the story of the modern day. Like 100%.
Yeah, man.
That's why I say masculinity is like diluted. Like full stop. Like intelligence is viewed as nerdy, is viewed as
See, I think a
non-masculine.
little less today than it was before, but yeah, before I think for sure. Like in the '80s, dude, if you're smart, you would fucking be picked on and everything your whole life. Maybe,
Because it's
probably,
literally
probably
because they're like jealous.
Oh, well, the thing is, like, you can be cool, like, in high school, but, like, this guy's gonna be cool for the rest of his life. Like, it's different. People don't realize it's a world of difference to be cool at 17, 18, 16 versus cool at 25 to 50.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
Hey, yeah, I don't know. Bad cultural choices. I don't know. Bad cultural trends.
Like I said, I just hate. I was telling the people earlier about because this lady was like, I can't believe we have some of this racist shit, whatever. I'm like, lady, like you don't realize we're regressing. We're going backwards in time. We're not going forward. Like we used to be going forward, and this shit was kind of ending and slowing down, but not anymore, guys.
Yeah.
We're back to fucking. We need to go back to the 50s or whatever the fuck.
I'm like, we need to fucking integrate everything. I don't know, man, because I always go big. I'm like, dude, I'm a fucking meta modern knight. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't want to fucking be this boring ass thing people want me to be. I swear to God. I swear to fucking God. I don't know.
I mean, I try to think of it like as stories. Like you have an overarching theme, but you have to make sure you have a 3-act prong to get there. You have to. It's a lot of little things that make the big thing. So I try to balance the big thought process versus like let's fix these little things. Because we fix these 3 little things, it will make something big. Downstream.
Yeah. Can I craft one of those?
What game you playing?
Warhammer Dark Tide.
I haven't played that. I just got finished playing Cyberpunk. That was fun.
Nice. We were just talking about that today.
Oh, that's a good game. Yeah, that's a game I could play. Or, yeah, maybe a Borderlands game, because
I just got.
like, I get.
Borderlands 4 is kind of meh.
It's on PlayStation.
Okay.
The first Path of Exile is on PlayStation for free right now.
Oh, really? The first Pixel, Path of Exile? Weird.
It's on.
I have like slot or stash tabs and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I played a decent amount. I don't know what I'd want to play for Path of Exile 2.
I don't know. Remember the one guy we talked to? He's like that's like his streaming site or whatever. Like his streaming content is Path of Exile. 2.
Oh,
Dark
okay.
Souls 2. That sounds alright. I mean, I like the idea of the game, but a little daunting.
Yeah. I just know whenever I play a game like that, it's one of those games that I play everything. I do as much as I can. I try to do every side quest because I'm probably only gonna play it once. And like I
That's
play,
cool.
and
I
I
like
play
that
like I
approach.
play like the hardest difficulty and shit. I try to do everything as much as I can. Like I said, so like even like the whatever Cyberpunk, I probably put like 120 hours into it. I'm like, yeah, I can finish this game in 40, 45 hours, but I'm gonna balls out because that's the way to do it to me.
Yeah.
It's like a big game, you know. Like it's
Oh, it's huge.
and like when you play like every game in a way where it's like you just rush the main campaign, it's like you're just paying for the same experience over and over again when you could just buy like one game, one AAA game, and like
Yeah.
drain it for all it's
So
got,
like,
you know.
yeah, there's certain games that I will play like the story first, but not a lot of them. Like it's I don't know. I think of it always like a fucking Call of Duty and shit, or not Call of Duty, Final Fantasy, where it's like, all right, dude, I'm gonna play this game. I know it takes 40 hours, but I'm probably gonna put 80 to 100 into it because I need to fucking do as much of this content. Because like I said, the odds of me coming back to playing this 80-hour game is probably rare.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Now that I think about, I'm pretty sure like Final Fantasy X is probably the only game I ever actually replayed, and that's because I played it when it originally came out. Then I bought it, I rebought it again when it came out for the remaster. I was like, oh shit! I'm like, oh, I'll play this. So I'm pretty sure that's the only one I've ever replayed.
Damn.
Everything else is
I played that a bit.
10. 10 is fun. I like that one.
Yeah. Well, actually, I watched my brother play 10. I played 10 too,
See,
but not much.
I've only played like half of Final Fantasy 7, but I watched my brother play the whole game. So
Yeah, dude, I watched my brother play so many games.
you know,
He's 4 years older than me, so
yep, my
I
brother
was
is.
watching him play like PlayStation 1 games.
Yeah, my brother's 5.5, 6 years older than me, so same thing. He was always the one that bought like all the consoles that I would just play when he was gone. Like, oh, he's gone. No, I can play.
Yeah.
Being a little fucking brother. God damn.
It's a trip, bro. It's a trip. I don't know. I guess because I lived as a younger, I don't know if I want to live as like the oldest brother or oldest sibling. I don't know. It's a different responsibility. Plus,
You get, dude.
Plus, your
Yeah.
parents usually more serious because they're new parents, so they're strict as fuck. Versus later on, they get I feel like more lackadaisical. Like I don't give a fuck. Just don't die.
They're good with practical shit. They're not good with everything else. Like that's what I learned as being the younger brother, dude. Like they solidify early and crystallize early, and then they slow down.
Then they slow down.
But I mean, they just I don't know. That's the way I view it. I'm like, I don't know if I'm being a piece of shit saying that, but it's like my
You can
fucking
just say how you
siblings
feel.
are
That's fine.
zombies. That's how I feel. Like they're zombies. Like they hit a
oldest
certain
brother?
point and then they're like, yeah. Well, my older brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's a good guy. He's a smart guy. Like, he is clever, but he lacks that philosophical background. You have to have that philosophical background, I think,
At
in
least
some way.
At least some. You don't need like a lot of it, but you need to at least understand. Like I said,
I
for
mean,
me,
you
like
don't
I
need
feel
to
like
be
if people can understand like the logic
Spinoza,
part
but
of philosophy, if you can just understand the logical parts of philosophy, you'll be fine.
yeah, like things like fallacies and there's a lot of things.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you can just learn that at a minimum, I think you'll be fine. Like it'd be better if you learn more things, obviously. But like, if you can just start with that as your baseline, like, learn that this is the wrong way to think. Just know that, please, and build from there.
Like, well, people like have to be always progressive, and yeah, people think that they don't have to always be progressing, and
Well,
that's
again,
when
that's why
people
I
get
always tell
fucking
people, like,
stupid.
people don't realize that's literally what a conservative is. You're trying to conserve the world we live in. Like we're not. No, like the world's supposed to go forward. We're supposed to always keep moving. We're not. Teddy Roosevelt was a
Yep.
progressive. All these people are progressives. Lincoln being fucking free the blacks is progressive, right? Like that's changing the status quo. That's what we need to do from time to time. You don't necessarily have to do it all the time.
Yep.
Like there are times where being a conservative or like having that thought process of conserving is fine, but it's like you can have that thought process for like a 5, maybe 10-year gap. But like in 10 years, the world's different. Like you can't think like, oh, we got to go back to this. Like, no, dude, that world's gone. Like you can't go back to that. Things have changed so,
Yeah.
especially in today's world with the technology and shit, dude. Things are moving way too fast. You can never go back to the world you lived in before.
You guys hear about people like having like a calcified pineal gland and shit like like
Oh, what?
having like a calcified pineal gland. It's like as if people are like just slow in a daze, sort of like in a drooling sense, like just kind of repeating the same day over and over again, and their brain loses plasticity. Like that is where we're at, I think. I think we are in that from like internet and technology and shit. Like people aren't at like a recursive depth in their cognition. I don't know how else to say that. Like, but they're not like cutting deep enough through the layers every second in cognition. Like I don't know how else to say it.
Like that. You're saying, yeah, they don't do layer thinking. They just think one way, like single layer thinking versus
Basically,
many,
yeah. I
many
mean,
layers.
it's one dimensional.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an apple thinker versus an onion thinker.
Yeah.
Like in a grand scheme.
You've really like a lot of it is language. People look at
Some of
something
it.
somebody else says and it's like, okay, what words are in that? Oh, what part? Okay, how do I
Honestly,
understand
know.
how to respond to
I
that?
kind of agree, but I disagree always because, like, when you talk to someone about due process and you go, what does the term no persons mean? Like, that doesn't say the citizens. Like, no. What does the word person mean? And they can't answer that question, like, honestly and shit. Or, no, dude. Like, that's the shit that really bothers me. It's like, I can't have a good conversation with you if that's how you're going to answer to me. Like,
People need not to be asleep, man. I don't know.
what I'm saying, that
I think that's all it
goes
is.
back to we have like different realities. Like we don't live in the same real world. Like if you ask someone 15 years ago what does the word person mean, I feel like they would just answer it's a human being, it's a person, right? Like you won't go, but it's only citizens and this and this and this. Like no. It's not what that word means at all.
Twisting words just to suit their needs, man.
I don't know. It's just like I'm just saying we're having these. Those are the conversations that we're having today. That I don't know why we're having those conversations. Like it makes honestly no sense to debate about.
It's not a democracy, it's a republic.
Oh, I know that's the other.
Like,
it's so silly. It's like no,
I
we're a
st-
democratic republic.
like,
It's not that hard, people.
and then it's like, okay, how do we approach this? Okay, voting is good, right?
Right.
Like, I don't know.
We should try this, right?
Man.
It's just I know. And again, those are
I
stupid,
so wish.
stupid debates. Like, why do we care if you want to call it a social democracy or whatever the fuck? Like, who cares? Like, that we vote and we vote
The
reps
word
and this and this
socialism.
and
Like,
this.
socialism is fine. Socialism is fine. It's the people that don't think socialism is fine that make it not fine. That's literally all it is.
Yeah, a lot of it is. Well,
I mean, I think we need some market, of course, but like, and it shouldn't be. I don't
the
know.
thing is,
Like, not tight control.
You just have to honestly, like, it sucks though. Like, but what Bernie and them are trying to talk about is we're democratic socialists. Like, we're still capitalists overall. Like, we're still for all this shit, but it's like, it's just the social safety nets. Like, companies can make money, but you know what they should do? Also spread that money to help fucking, like I said, healthcare or fucking kids fucking eating food or pick a lane and go there. That's all you gotta do.
Did somebody else say like $1 billion? That's the most you can get. I don't remember, but like even like $1 million, to be honest. But like, unless it's like going into assets.
You want to hear a crazy fact that I learned the other day?
What?
If you made $100,000 since Jesus was born 2,025 years ago, if you made $100,000 a day, you would still have less money than the top 20 richest people in the world.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Isn't that fucking what? $100 grand a day
It
is like
checks out
it's
if it's
70. It's
right.
like $75 billion, and there's like I say, like 20 people that are worth more than $75 billion. And again, what do you need with $100 grand a day? And that's 2,000 years. That's crazy to me. Like when I read that, that just fucking it blew my mind. Like I was literally like,
What are they doing, man? What are they doing with this money?
I know that's my point. It's like, dude, how much money do you need? Like again, you're making $100 grand a day every day for 2,000 years. How do you not have enough? Or like, be like I said, like, hey man, we should probably get some healthcare. I could chip in a little bit. I could help out a little bit, right? Or anything.
Yeah. I think I was talking to Brandon about the scarcity mindset and how it's like, oh, if I give them, they're just gonna take and take and take because that's what they would do.
Yeah, no, that is true. That's the whole fucking we can't let people be on welfare because people will abuse it, right? Like I hear this all the time with everybody. Like because in Minnesota, we're about to pay people to have paid time off work. Every 30 hours you work, you get 1 hour paid time off, and people are like, people are gonna abuse it. They're gonna say they have this and this. I'm like, is that because that's what you think you would do? Is that what you're trying to say? Like you guys don't realize like the fuck you're saying.
Yeah.
Because I always tell people like, because they done studies, it's like 10% of people like abuse things. It's like 10-15%. So like some do. I'm not saying they don't, but like you guys act like everybody's gonna do it. It's like no, probably because you would do that if you had the case, right? Like that's all it is, projection.
Yep.
At its finest.
Yep, absolutely. Projection, dude. Projection is a major deal.
It is.
Major deal. Like it, yeah, it's everywhere. It's ever present.
Well, yeah, that's why a lot of slave owners didn't want to free slaves. They're like, oh, they're gonna put us in chains if we give them rights like us. They're gonna do all this stuff. It's like, no, that's what you did to them. That's why you think they would do it to you, but like not necessarily.
That's what
like,
the system is.
Yeah, you know?
Basically, it's like they got to keep us in check, or otherwise we're gonna revolt. We're gonna fucking drag them out in the streets, and they're gonna fucking be, whatever. Like they know what they're doing. They know, like your company or whatever, like they know kind of like how much money they got versus how much you guys are getting. They know that.
Oh, yeah,
They see that every single day, and they're like, "Wee, like I'm going off to the parade or whatever." Like it's fucking nuts.
Again,
they
like,
feel like they got away. They're getting away scot-free.
All the money does is buy influence and power. Like that's literally the only reason why they want money. Like I'm assuming.
And they use that influence and power for like an absolute joke of,
They use it
Bruh.
just to sway. Like
Bruh.
I have billions of dollars, I can influence tens of millions of people. Like that's.
This guy at Full Health just took my med kit.
Oh shit.
But they make it
And I'm
seem
about to
like
die.
life is about power and influence, but they don't have any actual values that they are trying to influence the world with. Like they don't have any vision.
Well, they honestly, so I would say they think they
No
have,
depth.
Well, they think they have like stuff, but they just don't
Yeah.
realize they don't. So like
I think that this is. I feel like a lot of people like I truly feel like what it is that makes a man or whatever, like this whole notion, it's like a historical like concept almost, like that's been diluted and like made impure and corrupt, like as far as like as a material, not a material, but like a biological thing, almost like a primal force, like yeah, we've been like restrained like a beast that's just yeah.
I don't know.
It's also like a historical sort of thing too, it's fucking crazy. Archetypal. Like I think we are in an identity crisis, absolutely.
And what should our identity be though?
Like masculinity needs to be a big part of it, like because it's been made into like it's been made controversial, right? It should never be controversial. Like what the fuck is that? Like, and then like the Republicans like try to claim it like specifically like and cut it off from like the left. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if you're a nerd, you're not a jock kind of thing. Like no, dude,
Sure.
fuck that. That whole view, that whole thing. They are the fucking idiots. And they expect for you to just like sort of cave to their shitty retard tactics. It's so weird. It's like, okay, what do you say to a retard to tell them that they're a retard?
You're special.
I don't know, like, because they think that they're very not. They're yeah.
Well, the thing is, again, you got to get people that even understand like what the world is. Like I said, you got to get back to. We got to first get to. Can we agree on
Yeah.
reality? Like
That's
gonna
the
be the first step.
philosophy. That's the
Well, again,
philosophy, yeah,
goes
dude.
Goes back to like, can we understand logic and fallacies and shit? Because like I said, like I said in Minnesota, now we keep hearing about Tim Waltz and all the Somali
Like-
fucking shit. But everyone keeps saying like, oh, we see how much money they've stolen and shit. It's like, can you show me any like documentation of this? Oh, it's just
Like-
people saying that this happened. We haven't got to any documentation, so why do we believe this right now? Like,
I'm not so like I'm not trying to be like grandiose or like narcissistic or any of that shit, but we are sort of like on like a front line. Like we are on an intellectual fucking and psychological front line of history, like kind of like our group and everything. Like we are kind of like I don't know. We're like we are a good group. Like we're
It's
like
always been good and bad. I mean, there's in the sense like.
well, I'm just trying to say like we are like a high quality bunch, like for sure. And like I think a lot of us don't realize how high quality like we are.
Well, because they never even thought about it at all, or they never even tried to think about any of these topics or things. You know, like
Yeah.
again, it goes down
Like-
to people. We have the ADHD mode of fucking. I need the information now. I need it in 10 seconds. I need it to be, you know, like all these things that are just. People don't know how to vet things. People don't know how to like actually just read a paper or do it. You know, like, all these little things that like if you just did this, you'll be so much better off. I promise you. You know,
I honestly feel like postmodernism just fucked up subjectivity so badly in terms of identity. Like that people don't find I don't even know how to say it, like an abyss, like they don't allow I swear to God, identity is 100% partitioned according to weird, stupid social narrative rules, and like I should be able to feel like I'm like a barbarian. You know what I'm saying, dude? Like there's nothing wrong with that. You know, to feel like out of nowhere, I should just be like I am infusing this archetype into my character. You know what I mean? Like not even to say character, but like. I'm adding it to my essence, and I think that's where we're getting essence in like existence wrong. Is that like we were supposed to build a torch? We were supposed to, you know, build like a legacy and like pass it on, like something more than this shit.
Well, yeah, for sure. I mean, I guess
We created a breed of worms.
Our legacy is going to be AI and maybe quantum. If we live long enough for quantum to be fully figured out.
I think that could be used to great creative use. It's just we have to figure it out. We have to actually plan and be like, okay, life needs we need to break up repetition. How do we do this? You know, it's like
Well,
it's like make reality almost into like a game in a way. Like I made the suggestion like conquest by like pranksters in a way. Like I don't know, like a lot of like people are just kind of in what do we say circuits, like they're stuck in cycles and that's it.
yeah, the rat race of life, I suppose you want to call it. That's what some would, but
It's like we have to break people out of that. Dude, I truly feel like Conquest did a thing where it like improved populations, right? Like
I would disagree.
the great
personally.
empires.
I would conquest. Depends on who you are. Obviously, if you're the fucking people winning, obviously conquest can be great. But if
Is
you're
it-
people losing,
But it
it's gonna be horrible.
refines your existence if you're living under like
Sure. I mean,
a regime
I
that
guess that'd be the same as like it gave them like patriotism and shit for back in the day. I mean, that shit I guess true, but
yeah, but we need to be like proud of something. And there's what is there to be proud of?
In today's world, I don't know, not a lot.
We need to make something to be proud of, man. We need to make something we can all be proud of, like instead of it just being like a capitalist rat race kind of thing, you know, like
No, I mean I get that for sure. Where it needs to grow into something different or bigger. I get that, but again, like I said, to me, I guess that's always the information. I feel like we're in the information war, and knowledge / accuracy is losing, and that's where my biggest thing that I'm
Yep.
trying to get to figuring out how to bring people into actually understanding
it's like
what they
there
know
is
and how they
no
know and how.
it's like there is no reputable source that anybody can look like that everybody can look to. We need
Because
something
everyone has
every
bias.
single person can look
Everyone has
to.
bias,
Huh?
which is I'm saying everyone has bias, which is not necessarily a bad thing. But it's, like I said, back what
Has
was
to be
it?
shed.
In the '70s and the '80s, that's when they made it where you can have news be entertainment, not news, and that's when it really like amped up like that thought process. Now it
Yeah.
became everything
We
is sensationalized for views and clicks and shit.
forgot about development as a species, basically.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the law is developing us into being a misinformation fucking machine instead of being a real. Like when the news gave you news, when Walter Cronkite was giving you the news, he was just telling you how it was. He wasn't giving you a spin, or he wasn't like, "This is what it was," because this is what the libs think or the Republicans. It was just, this person died here. Here you go, boom. Do with it what you want. Then here's the news. Like I said, at least a
Yep.
lot less spin. It was just flat out. Here's what happened. Now you tell me what you think happened. Put your own spin.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know.
Crazy world, man.
It is a crazy world.
Kill 20 monsters in less than. Wait.
Maybe.
It was a
'Cause
certain amount of seconds. It was like 5 seconds. Kill 20 monsters in like 5 seconds or something.
Kicking ass.
It was a
to
trophy
look
on
at
PlayStation.
other people as if they are you, and those people are not always doing that for you. Like very rarely are they doing that for you.
Yeah, people have selective empathy, which is, to an extent, it makes sense. Like I said, the closer your circle is, the more you're gonna like care about them. Like your family you'll die for versus like your friends you'll fucking might attack for versus like your neighborhood you do something. Like it. The further out you get, the less you kind of care about things. Because I think it's impossible to 100% truly care about 8 billion people. I think it's too much.
I feel like people are just
Yeah.
noobs, right? That's what I think. People are fucking just noobs. They want to be casuals about being human and human existence for their whole life,
Well, yeah, they don't.
and like
They never found meaning. They
go to heaven. Yeah,
Well, part of it also, let's say you grew up early, like those. You read about kids that like, had to start working at like 10, 12, 14 years old because they're so poor and shit
Yeah.
to eat. Like you get to the point where, like, when you start that at 14, guess what? The rest of your life, you're like, dude, this is just life. I got to work to make money, to make food, to do, like, and that becomes your whole existence at a younger age, versus, let's say you can kind of throw that off for a few years. Well, guess what? You might grow as an individual a lot more. And have
Yeah,
more
absolutely.
creativity, have more all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and I think we need to take seriously the idea that capitalism is creating ailments, which it then creates jobs for to justify its existence as an unemployment eliminating thing, but like always at 40 hours plus a week. Like when like we are doing probably twice as much work as we need to subsist and like have the homes we have and so on. Like so much work is being done just to do capitalism maintenance. Yeah, capitalism maintenance.
Cyber Monday.
Yeah.
It was like whatever, like 200, like 100, or no, it was like $12 billion was sold, or whatever the fuck it was, record high, right? But I read a stat later that was 95% of Cyber Monday was put on credit. Like when you think about it, it's like billions and billions of dollars just went on
Oh,
debt.
uh, people probably pay it off. Maybe, I don't know. I can't say.
I don't know. Let's say maybe 30% pay it off right away because they're good with money, but the rest don't. That's a lot of fucking money. That's now they're paying. They're back into the debt grind where they gotta fucking work extra hours, do whatever just to pay. To get ahead again. But the thing is, a lot of people don't know how to get ahead. That's the hardest part.
Yep, because they spend the money to soothe the pain
Yep.
caused
That's a
by
big part. Like,
capitalism.
it's funny because I work the bar, but like I hear people bitch about being poor, but it's like, dude, I know what you spend every day at the bar. Like, a lot of it is you're not necessarily poor. You're just spending money on things that you probably shouldn't be, and you spend a lot of it. You just don't realize it adds up slowly but surely, kind of thing. Like if you're spending $30 a day, that's like $200 a week. That's almost $1,000 a month. You're spending on something that you probably don't need, but again, you might need it because it helps you mentally or whatever. Like that community-based thing. Like there's a reason for it, but like it'd be better if you can get it without having to spend that $1,000 a week or $800 a week, or whatever the fuck. Like I guess that's
Yeah, dude, we need a friendlier world, like just period. I truly believe that. That's all like it's really what it comes down to. And it's like a conscious act. You have to build that, like a real community. A real community without like little snot bag shitholes that are you know.
it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, like the whole notion of a real world. That like resonates and it shouldn't. It's like it's just been like a facade, like a fucking caricature, like a cardboard cutout.
Yeah. Well, again,
I don't
a
know
lot of
if
people, a
that
lot of people don't
resonates.
want to have deep talks either. That's another big part of it. People just want to get, like I said, most people want to hear how's the weather, what's your favorite sports team, you see that play, you see that thing.
Yeah. Like it's a joke. It's like everybody's
Even back in the
thinking
day,
the
like
same
think about it, like
thing.
when we were kids, back in the day, what we loved fucking quoting like movies and shit. Like that was our way to.
Yeah.
That was like our "How's your weather" kind of cock. Like
That's what we wanted to be like though. Like we all wanted to live like sort of like with that attitude, like I don't know, of those movies and shit, like
mm-hmm.
ironically and shit,
For sure.
like yeah.
Well, yeah,
I
man.
mean, obviously people are very funny in real life, but I feel like a lot of people aren't funny because they feel like that's not their character, but I think they have the
They
ability
don't
to like
try
have a
even.
sense of
That's a lot
humor.
of it too. They don't
Yeah.
try.
These guys, yeah, these guys that are
Well, also, I think it comes back to people. You don't want to be shamed. Like if you try to do something funny and nobody laughs or they call you stupid or a retard or whatever the fuck, you're like, oh, and now you have
uh-huh.
that shame, that guilt, that doubt, whatever you want to call it. Like that's not. I think a lot of people don't do things or take. It's like anything. They don't take
Yeah.
opportunities they should. Like they probably know that like I deserve to do this or whatever, but they don't try because they're scared of no or whatever the fuck it is.
It's the darkness of life. The like
But when you think about it, though, like even like my kids and stuff, like even at a young age, it's hard to get kids to like open up like that. Like like they're like, I want to talk to whoever at the playground. I'm like, well, go say hi. You come with me. It's like, no, you like stop being afraid of whatever doubt, guilt, rejection, whatever. Like just go. And I'm saying to me now that I think about it, it starts at a very young age, even like like wonder why.
being shy, yeah. There's like the stranger danger aspect. Like we tell kids not to talk to strangers for one, and then there are asshole strangers who are just like, like why are people assholes? When do people become assholes?
Some of it's a learned trait, I suppose.
Like, yeah, be the kid, like I don't
The
know.
thing is, like I know, like when I was like going to school to become a teacher, they always said like think about your favorite teacher and try to emulate them. Like that's the way you should try to do things instead of fucking taking like when people act bad or good, like you gotta learn to take the good from people, and like if someone does awesome at a job or anything that you care about, like you should try to emulate them instead of trying to just be exactly the same as everyone else, you know? 'Cause that's how you get like the teachers and people that just are on the grind, you know? They're just I'm here because I gotta be here, instead of like the ones that actually truly care about their kids and shit, you know? Like I think that's a big problem too.
It really seems like some people can see outside of cycles, and some people are just trapped in cycles. You know, and then they're not trying to get out of the cycle
No.
or like
They're content-
broaden their
they're content
perspective.
with
They
experience.
they're fine. Yeah, they're content with just being whatever like their social group has interpreted like existence to be, kind of, you know, without a tie to the bigger picture. And I feel like that's where religion comes in, is it's supposed to evolve.
Well, it gives you the meaning. Like if you're lost and have no meaning, a religion come and say, "Hey, this is what you should think and feel," right? Okay, bam.
Well,
You know,
like I said, I think it's a meaning-based universe in every sense. So it's like,
yeah.
like in
I
every
don't know.
sense of
I
the
feel like
word meaning.
like if I want to get like scientific, I would say everything has. It's more of a cause and effect kind of thing. I think that's kind of the most like this happens.
That's
Okay,
kind of what I mean, though, right? Like causality and meaning is like the same thing, you know? Like,
they can be.
and that's how you can unite physical and mental phenomena as a singular thing with through meaning, and not like, because it's a whole meaning system that continues to evolve. The structure of meaning
Mm-hmm.
evolves. That's all it is.
For sure.
Like our mind is a meaning structure. Like flat out, it's just like an interpretive structure that constructs a reality and a self and so on and so forth. That is like it's a process in the universe that nothing has changed through or of any of those parts in that process since the beginning of the universe. Like essentially,
Mm-hmm.
it's just the same pattern at a different scale. Sets of
Well, I feel
patterns.
like we're pretty
Yeah.
much the same people. Like that's the thing. Like we always act like we're smarter, which we are to an extent, obviously. But like mentally and like emotionally and all that shit, I feel like we're basically the same people as like the Egyptians and shit.
Oh
Like we still have
yeah.
the same like
Because we are
problems.
the
We still,
same being, dude. We are the same being. That's what we
yeah,
don't get.
yeah.
I'm like, we're supposed to be like, okay, so you're fucking Wally, I'm fucking Brandon, you know, like, no, dude, these are things that we just inherited that people are like, you got to stick to that, like, and flat out, that's it. Like, of course, yeah, we don't want to be like dissociative identity or like any of that shit, like quote unquote schizophrenic, but there's a big picture that our brain has in it already that we're not like unifying into like a singular structure kind of
Mhm.
thing. Yeah. Like the way I put it is there is such a thing as an angel archetype, and we have not integrated that. Like, okay, picture this. Picture yourself in heaven remembering this conversation. You know what I mean? Or remembering like the last time you took a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
there is a view where we are able to sort of like recall the entirety of our lives at like certain ages and so on and so forth. Because like it's like heaven ain't heaven if you don't have like ultimate like mental powers, right? Like so like I swear to fucking God, our brains are supposed to like structure reality as it is from that perspective, like a sort of like flip flop, like imagination sort of scaffolds reality, you know, kind of thing. Like 100%, that's what I think. Like that's how you get like eidetic memory and shit like that. Is this view that I'm a continuous process for eternity, and like I am safe in a way,
Mm-hmm.
like
Mhm.
beyond, like at the end of all things. And I believe like the view that Leibniz had that this is the best of all possible worlds, that includes things like life after death, and then making that a good life after death, or like a good transfer into another life. Like I think we gotta like accept that kind of thing, or at least it's a possibility. Be imaginative.
For sure.
But of course, like live rationally. Of course, take care of your interests and don't like be a manic person and think you can fly.
You can fly, little bird. Hmm.
Yeah, we can be anything we want to be,
You know
and
who Nas is, a rapper?
that ain't cringe at all.
Yeah.
A little bit.
You know the song. He had a song called that. I know I can be what I wanna be. It's a good ass song. You should listen to it.
Have
Oh
you heard
yeah.
Ecstasy of Gold?
Maybe. Who sings it? Is that a song or a band?
Nas. It's Nas.
Is it? Oh, dude,
Yeah.
the last concert I went to, I was Nas like 2 years ago. Nas and Wu Tang came to St. Paul.
It might actually just be a remix of one of his songs,
A prior song, yeah.
so it might have another name. It's All I Need Is One Mic, One Blunt, or
Yeah,
something like that.
that's a remix of his. That's the real song. One Mic. That's a great song too.
Dude, Ecstasy
One
of
mic.
Gold is such a good version of that. It's like really angelic singing and stuff. I think it's on YouTube. Nice.
Mic, one beat, one stage, one person front, my face on the front page. Only if I had one love, one girl and one crib, one God to show me how to do things.
Ecstasy
the
of
sun did
Gold.
pure, like a cup of virgin blood mixed with 151. One sip will probably make me flip. See my name in the hieroglyphs like Osiris and Isis.
Oh, I don't know that
Parables
song.
written inside papyruses, acknowledge it. We've been all tricked, time to come out of it. Seeds watch us grow up and try to
It should be
follow
that
us.
song,
Police
One
watch
Mic.
us roll up and try knocking us. One knee I duck, could it be
Nice.
my time is up? With my luck, I got up. The cop again, bust stop blast burst. A fiend drops his Heineken, ricocheting between the spots that I'm hiding in. Black it out as I duck back, forget getting hit. This is my hood, I'm a rap to the death of it. To everybody, come on. Little brothers is grown, hood rats. Don't abortion your womb. We need more.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's dope. I like it.
Yeah, it's good.
It is fucking sick. And Nero Morricone is the guy who made the remix, whatever you want to call it. And then no Morricone. Did you guys see any news about fucking Russia might have done a assassination attempt on Zelensky in Ireland? Like he tried to.
No.
They had war drones out in Ireland like 2 hours after Zelensky landed because Zelensky's plane landed a couple hours early. He lied about time. Like he said, I'm gonna land at noon, but he landed at 10 a.m. So like around noon, there was a bunch of Russian war drones flying in that area. So they're thinking that the fucking Russians were trying to fucking blow it up when he fucking flew by. It's crazy. Fucking nuts.
Wait, what was it again? Sorry. Fucking guy. You have to say it again.
That's alright. I was just saying, Russia probably did an assassination, or we're planning an assassination attempt on Zelensky in Ireland like 2 days ago.
Wow.
So like I was saying, Zelensky's plane landed 2 hours earlier than the time that he gave. He said he was gonna land at like noon, and it was like 10 a.m. when his plane landed. So at noon, there was like 3 to 4 fucking Russian war drones flying over Ireland. So they're thinking that the drones were gonna fly into the plane if he had landed at the time.
Damn.
I know, it's fucking crazy. And then again, why we being friends with these
Why we
people?
being friends?
Why we friends with Russia? Makes no sense to me. It's crazy.
I feel like humanity has always been survival mode.
Yeah, I mean,
We've never
so
moved
like
on beyond it.
I blame survival mode on like
survival
the people of Russia like supporting this stuff, because
Yeah,
you know, like because they're
It's-
living in survival mode, so
they're
they
living
don't
in
really
survival
care.
mode.
Like, oh, we're doing this, cool, whatever. Just give me food and stuff, you know. Like, I kind of get it, you know, but it's like, you guys gotta realize that your government's being shitty, right? Trying to take over other people and also, you know, like, I don't know. It's kind of like even like the whole Nazi movement. Like, at what point don't you guys realize you're like on the side of evil, right? Like, I mean, it's kind of happening in America right now too. The whole MAGA movement. Like, at what point do you not just realize like maybe I'm on the side of evil and wrong in this?
yeah. So like, dude, I kind of think like the world needs like a reboot. Like, not even to be dramatic. Like, full stop. I don't know. Like,
I think we're getting there. Maybe that's what AI is going to be, is a full reboot.
dude, 100%, man. Like, even dude, I was even like talking to my mom about this shit. Like,
Oh
I
no.
think it's like the Matrix. It is like the Matrix, though. That is. It's like the Matrix. It's like Lord of the Rings. Like this shit is just like that shit is like a dream to everybody, basically. Like that's how it kind of works out. It's so weird because everybody takes from it like, yeah, or like I believe in this. Oh, okay, why do I believe in this? Why does this inspire me? Oh yeah, because reality kind of sucks, and like I don't have a lot of say, and it's like, okay, who would make a world like that? Oh, fucking absolute cunts that are like asleep, and yeah,
Yeah.
they want you to be low consciousness. That is how life works out, and they don't even realize that's how it's working out. Dude, it's like the guy, the old man, the Hobbit, that like
Not Bilbo.
looks at the young hobbits and like shakes his head or whatever while he's sweeping or whatever. But then like another time he like laughs and then his wife looks at him and then he like continues grumbling,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all boomers are basically like that. Like inside they have the little kid that's still alive, but they deprive it out of shame. Like what is that?
Well, like I said, it's a fear of shame. That's a big part of it.
Sad.
That's why a
That's
lot
so
of people,
sad.
like I said, they're afraid of that moment that people are gonna
Like
say no or judge them or whatever, you know.
toxic masculinity is a thing that just deprives the spirit. Like, it's happened to millions of men. I think so. It's fucking weird, man. Projection. Projection.
That's
Hmm.
a big thing, projecting. Yeah. Or I guess, yeah. Just I think so. To me, it's misinformation. That's the number one existential threat we have, honestly, in this world right now is probably
I
misinformation.
I
And
agree.
honestly,
Yep.
misinformation could literally lead to like
So many levels.
nuclear bombs being dropped and shit because people fucking got wrong information. You know, like it can have a lot of bad outcomes if you really think about it.
Yeah, and yeah, the world is run by people that don't actually give a shit, don't have any real vision, no sense of justice, no nothing.
Selfishness. Like honestly, if we can have
Yeah.
a little bit more selfless people. Like going back to your fucking Lord of the Rings allegory shit. Like if we have more Aragorns where they didn't want the power, but like they just gravitate towards it because they're good at their job or whatever the fuck, you know, like that's the perfect archetype that would help humanity. But that shit doesn't happen in real life. There is
Like
like the people with the power are the ones that want it. It's not the selfless ones. That's the issue.
It is like unenlightened people, you know, like just
They might be smart, but they're only smart in their area. But the thing is,
I think we're not supposed
have
to.
some empathy. Like if you're gonna be trying to run a country, especially American size with 300 million plus people, like you gotta kind of have some empathy towards everybody. You can't just have. It's kind of like the whole God thing. When God loves Jews, like, you're literally picking favorites. You shouldn't be picking favorites. You're supposed to be thinking about everybody. You're not,
Yeah,
like same as a president. Like
you have a
you're
responsibility.
you're the president of the United States, right? You should be picking and choosing who your favorite people that you're gonna help out and not help out. Like you're supposed to be
If
better than that.
if you're a CEO, like the culture of your company is like your responsibility. Like that's your organization that you're creating. Like that is a representation of your moral character. You know what I mean? Like if you're the CEO of Amazon and you're like putting people under surveillance and shit like that, you know what I mean? Like you are a massive piece of shit and you should be removed. Like quality of life is being reduced by people like that. And quality of life is important. We need to care more about quality of life than wealth. Dude, quality of life is wealth
Well, yeah, money is
in a
time.
sense.
Literally, money is time. It's how many hours you put in is how much money you got. Like that's or not always, but most.
But it's like,
Given it.
hmm, we just cannot tolerate a regime where people are reduced to tools.
All right, here you go. You'll love this question. I just read it on Twitter right now. If humans colonize Mars, what should be the first rule we all agree to follow? There you go. What do you think?
Ooh, if they colonize Mars, it's gonna happen eventually. Like that's an inevitability.
Correct. That's why they're asking.
What's the first? What's the first what? That rule that we should establish? Or
What's the first rule? What's the first social
ooh,
What's the first social contract we agree to as humanity on a new planet when we take over a new planet? Is what they're asking.
ooh,
I would honestly, my
equal rights
honestly, I would
to.
say don't be tribal. Like understand that we are all in this
Mhm.
together, no matter what. Like if we're living here, like we're trying to take over a whole planet, whatever the fuck. Like we can't be half-assing it. Like we all need to work together.
Yes. Yes, no half-assing. We are half-assing so hard right now. Like we have like just droolers, fucking sleeping, like just not alive, like making decisions. Like no, get the fuck out of here, you fucking cunt, you fucking geezer. Like no, like I just don't believe in it. I don't believe in this world that we have. I think equal rights to representation over the uh decision making of how to distribute resources, how to use resources. Like it needs to be democratized instead of marketized. Like, or both kind of.
Okay.
I think we have to figure out the economy in a way like
You say that
where it's not
your first rule would be to basically.
that I mean that's just one general one, but yeah,
Like,
like
because like I say, like to me, like the first rule, like I said, the first rule has to be the most important. Like I said, for me, we should have the understanding that we need to work. Like we're all in this together. We can't like if we live on this
yeah,
planet, we can't be living tribalistic and fucking us versus them, and that mentality needs to die.
basically similar thing, yeah.
We all succeed. We all fail together. Like especially if you're taking over a whole planet. Like if we're on Mars, like either we all die together, or we fucking make it all together. There's no fucking.
Yep.
I'm gonna let you die so I live better, or like
We
shit
need
like
to
that.
be we need to be a recursively you say it. So like a progressive culture in a way that's like structural, like yeah, like we need to be comfortable with contact. We need to be comfortable with talking about deep shit. We need to be comfortable because here's what I feel like a part of what capitalism has done is it's produced a situation so like your interests have been reconceived or a man, and we just haven't synthesized or like associated the essence across. You know, it's like it's weird. I feel like we have become more. Maybe it's just me. Like, I mean, yeah, everything is centering around ideology, right? We have not moved on to being in essence yet. I think,
I would say
and
technically
legitimacy
our ideas
too.
are which is whatever, but
Yeah.
I'm saying
Uh,
we just again we need people with more
I think
empathy.
legitimacy is a big thing.
Well, yeah, we need empathy. That's the biggest thing. Empathy and like I said,
Well,
understanding.
legitimacy,
Well,
like,
that also we all gotta
yeah.
understand that we're all in this together. Like honestly, like if the human race thrives, then everyone's gonna thrive. But if only some
My
people,
thinking is
if
everybody's gotta learn this shit.
nobody's winning.
There is such a thing as transcendence, okay? Like, and that's what we're heading toward. Like, legitimately, like, people say, like, oh, you can only use so much of your brain, kind of thing. We are meant to use more of our brain. We are meant to unlock more of our brain over time. That's what we're missing, and like everybody's just being noobs.
I think it's one of those you only use like the 10-12%, but it's like that's only at a time. Like technically, use your whole brain. Just
Oh, I know that part. Yeah, I know. But like,
people always get it fucked up. I'm like, no, it's
well,
not.
like we can rewire our brains though. Like it was meant to be rewired. Like we can self-colonize essentially our brain when it ends up being programmed by some like by other human beings. We grow up being programmed. And then we have to see like, oh nope, they were actually fucking retards and don't know shit. So yeah, fuck all of you people. I'm going off on my little renegade journey, and like,
You can call that, but also another word you could use for it is mentorship.
it's true.
Like, mentored. You just hope you have a good mentor. Like
Yeah, that's what we do is hope for a good mentor, but like not people who mishandle us.
If you have a good leader, a good person to show you the ways of how to live and blah blah blah, your life's gonna be a lot better versus.
Yep, I think a good leader is indispensable, and like that's what we have lost with putting people like Trump in power. Accepting that,
I know.
like a good leader, not a narcissist. A good, strong man is not a fucking narcissist. A good, strong man is something like,
Biden was a good leader. People don't understand.
like, well, I'm saying, like, Marcus Aurelius kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like,
you can get that too. I mean, like, let me think here.
I swear to God, there's like a depth of character that is like forged and tempered. And you have to do it. You have to do it. Like, and not to be like in this Western fucking retard narrative of like zeitgeist of like, oh, am I narcissist? I want to improve myself, improve me. Like, that's the whole fucking issue. The postmodern self. You have to find inspiration. You have to find heroes, right?
I wish we got better at looking within, though. Like that's where
Yeah.
I get to the point where I wish people like learn to
part of it.
don't rely on someone else for your knowledge, your whatever the fuck your knowledge, self-worth,
Inner wisdom.
everything. Well, just everything. Like you don't like. It's always say like, and I get it to a extent, but like the 12-step program makes you have to say like, I'm going to put myself into a higher power, but it's like. Stop saying that the higher power did it for you. Why can't you just say you did it? Like, take credit. Like, you know how hard it was for you to do what you just did? Like, you should be proud of that. You should, like, embrace that and, all that.
I think I understand the answer to that question a little bit.
Okay, go on.
So, this is gonna be difficult because this game is intense, but describing it, it's kind of like I am not greater than my higher power, and no one else is greater than my higher power. So that it kind of like one of my mantras is, I'm an integral part of a cosmos in which everything is equal.
Sure.
That's all I got.
Yeah. I think we have taken being and put into Made it a thing that has to have property rights in a weird way, dude. That's what I kind of think. Like, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta think about it. Even like the idea of intellectual property, like some like your ideas. You
Yeah.
know, literally them whatever to make money off it. Like so you can't like you're trying to be like no, I'm not gonna share the knowledge that I know. You know, like, I mean,
Yeah,
he's
dude.
fucked up when you think about it.
It's for the species. Nobody has a species wide. Nobody has produced that species wide view. It's just like, oh, for me, I'm gonna plunder this whole thing. I'm just gonna plunder all these people, and nobody can say anything about it. Make way like a bandit. Make a way like a bandit.
I demand it. I demand it.
They are bandits. Robber barons, dude. That's why you get fucking comic books and shit, you know? Like fucking Punisher fucking take these motherfuckers out.
I know. It's funny.
Get the revenge porn where it's like this is how things should be.
So like even like I kind of premise too, like the idea of America in general is that we're not ruled by people, we're ruled by a structure and the rule of law. Like that's
Governed by the people.
well that too, but just even to govern the people, like it's the structure, right? It's the norms that we grew up accustomed with, you know, like that's why I'm trying to stress to people like the whole like due process. Like this is like a core belief and a core tenet of America. Like why are we debating this? Or like that is what America is. It's the law. It's not. I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks, they feel, or whatever about it. No, it goes back to like I was saying, like the no person. Like, why are we arguing about this? Like this is a thing that we used to never bitch about, but we are now, and I'm so confused of why that is, and why how we got
Yeah.
there. Like how we got there, and then how do we get people back to fucking seeing that this like what we need to do.
And we need to be off our retard brain, dude. We need to get back to our fucking big boy fucking like we don't yeah.
You ever heard of the Unitarian leadership that people are trying to throw around now? It's basically like dictatorship. They're saying like the president is the executive branch. All the powers in the executive, like no matter what, DOJ, all run through him, but it's never been that way forever. So like, why we act like we're cool with that now? You know, like things like that. It's a core tenet of our beliefs. Like, no one person's supposed to have a lot of power. It's supposed to be broke up into many pieces. They all kind of fight for the thing. But now people are giving it up. Like, oh, yeah, you can have my power. Like, why are you doing this? It's bad for everybody involved. It's
Right.
Because I've been going back and listening. Like the original, like people talk about the big government, little government, all this other shit. But like, the reason why we got the Constitution, because like we ran with being like individualistic like stuff, but we found out that didn't work, and we didn't have it was an Articles of Confederacy, and then it changed to the Constitution like 10 years later because no, we need to actually work together. So, like that is the idea of America. Let's work together. Let's build something together. But now we're trying to get to back to individualistic. We want to be every station. But it's this. That way doesn't work. They tried it. And it failed. And that's why I'm trying to stress people. Like all these things that we're thinking about doing and going back to, you can look at history and you can see that it fails. It just doesn't work. Why would it work now?
Oh man.
That's a good question. If your God created good and evil, why do you blame the devil for doing evil then?
Yeah, like good and evil isn't created. Whatever it is that
I know.
it's all different sort of points of view, like
It is. It's
and like
subjective, they're very
well,
Yeah.
it's transjective, but
I would say there's
yeah.
a few things that we can kind of are evil, like the whole raping, like all those things, like we kind of all agree they're bad and evil, but like once you get to like you know, like is smoking weed bad, is fucking, you know, if you're homeless, if you
I
steal some food, is that really wrong? You know, like there's some, there's more gray area with a lot of those things. You know, that's the subjective part.
so I'm working on all of this, but like I do think that like metaphysical optimism is probably correct, and I feel like this is probably an infinite journey of our souls. Like I feel like we are growing a soul that is head like I if there is a God, I think what it is a convergence of all of us toward that same like pure distilled essence, and then like after that there is like we become like a new universe with
Mhm.
you know beings that we host or something, or I don't know, something like that, like probably like if the optimistic universe thing is true, that's what I'm saying. Like what is the most meaningful possible existence for a singular soul, a singular like identity over time, you know what I mean, like across egos and lifetimes. I think there's something more to it, this whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't think that we're just fucking, I don't know, things that are born and then just go in the dirt and that's it.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Well, I mean, like, I guess the meaning crisis is one thing, obviously, but it's like you should make a lot of your own meaning. Like, you know, it could be between your family, it could be between your kids, it could be between your best, your favorite hobbies. There's so many things you can live life for. You know, like
Yeah.
I feel like you don't need like an existential being or way to do it. You should just do it because you know, like, there should
Well,
be something
we
more
should
to it.
find inspiration,
Yeah,
you know, like we should do that for ourselves. Whatever we feel we need to have in our existence at some time,
sure.
or like what expresses who we are. That's what we should do.
I guess like that goes
Like
back to like if we were to have
deep down.
if we were to have robots really take over, if we had like unlimited time, we like I said, hopefully people will have more time to pick up better habits and pick up like, art or like things that they love to do that they kind of forget about. They kind of have more freedom to do that. Like maybe art becomes so great. Unlimited time for like the best artists for like that era to do things. You know? Or music or whatever. You know, like I don't know. There's a lot of potential that what could happen.
Mhm.
There could be a lot of great things. But again, there's also could be a lot of things. Like just there's so many like shattered points in time to what's gonna fucking happen.
I don't think people need to feel like they have a big purpose, but like people that
Well,
feel like there is a big purpose for them, or like I don't know, like
so it goes back to what I was saying before. Everybody feels like you're the star of the movie instead of just you're the role of you're a role character like you're a role character in life, but you're the main character. You know.
to me it's like we're the same character and we don't even realize it, and that's why this is fucking absurd.
Yeah.
And like we're improving on old characters, you know, the fucking dumbass boomer fucking casual cunts, and they don't even realize it, you know what I mean? Like they don't even realize how fucking out of date they are. And it's like, get the fuck out of here, you little shit. It's it is in a weird way as if we have eclipsed the old men in age.
And like I feel like an empathy and care. Like I said, I feel like back in the day, you know, world. I'm saying that's a problem too. Like we're going back to that world. Like going back to that world. Trying to go back to Mike makes right. Like I don't like it. Like people don't realize.
Just being retards, can't even do math, can't even, you know what I mean? Like
Not even that. Like simple as like I said, just read a history book. You can see like all these ideologies and stuff like that all fail. You can't be doing this us over and over again that it's gonna be fine.
Morality and duty. These things have to matter. This is why subjective morality is kind of a problem. Like that's part of like postmodernism, because like there's no common vision. So like there's something we have to do.
The problem is everything is subjective. Because like I said, good luck getting 8 on almost anything.
I feel like
There's
so,
very select few things that we agree on, but the rest I don't think we do.
a god that can be redefined, like legit, like just be like, okay, well, there's this thing that exists beyond the singularity that like, or whatever, whatever the fuck it is, like, and we continue to we continue to interpret it, and like there's a higher self which exists in the brain that actually exists beyond our thoughts, but our identity just keeps it from it, keeps us from it. You know what I mean? And it's like it's a fucking weird, like, I don't know, discursive identity thing that I don't know. Like it's like the only difference between the ideal self and or like whatever we know our potential to be and what other people think our potential is like a series of like demonstrations. You know what I mean? Like it's fucking so stupid.
Yeah, that goes back to it's a self thing. Like how much individual. Again, it goes back to think about like the social contract versus individualistic. We got to find the best blend we can get. Everybody deserves equal
Yeah.
and freedom, like individually, but you can't be doing it at the cost of the masses.
Mhm.
So
Everybody deserves to be somebody. I don't know. Be somebody, not nobody.
nobody.
What song is that? Nobody. Oh, is that LFO?
I don't know. I made that up.
Have you? I think that's actually part of his song.
There's
No,
another song,
nobody.
Keith Sweat.
Oh,
I mean, I bet it's in a ton of songs, honestly, but yeah, it's one that come to my mind.
yeah.
Yeah, the self is
Um,
a fucking weird thing, man. Like
I'm level 12. I just started this game today.
How hard is it?
psychoanalysis.
What's up?
How hard is it to level up? Some games it's like easy to level up in the beginning, and then it gets harder. Like the more levels kind of thing.
About once a mission,
Okay.
but missions are kind of difficult. It's like the first time I played the first 4 story missions, I failed.
Oh yeah, I get it. Those are fun, good difficult games. You fucking care and concentrate.
Yeah.
I think self-criticism is important.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like 100%. We should shit on
But
ourselves
also,
and deal with it.
also we gotta be better at criticism itself. Like other people, like it's all about if they do it constructively versus just being assholes. Like that's the problem. Like how you
Yeah.
Hmm.
the biggest issue.
You gotta know what's true and what's not when people say certain criticisms.
Yeah. Well, also, why are you giving me criticism? Are you giving me criticism just to be a fucking asshole to talk shit? Or are you giving me criticism because you're actually trying to help me grow and understand that I flawed or whatever? I think
Yeah.
that's a big part of it too.
Yeah, the intent,
Yeah.
intention.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Like I tell people at work all the time, like people respect me because I tell them, if I fuck up, I just tell them, oh shit, my bad, I forgot, or I fuck, like instead of trying to cover it up and lie, it's like, oh no, I can accept flaws if I fucking it's actually my fault. If I know 100% it's my bad, yeah, I'll tell you. I'm not gonna lie about it.
All right, guys. I think I'm done for the night.
You Dottie?
I'm
Brother.
done.
Alright, my brother. Have a wonderful evening.
I'm just gonna watch something and go to sleep. It's 12 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 11 here, so I'll be with you like an hour. I gotta work tomorrow, so I gotta be up. So I gotta go to bed in like 2 hours.
I should probably go to bed now, dude. Fuck. It was good. It was fun time, dude. Real fun time. Damn. It was like a marathon. Holy shit.
I see that.
I know, right?
Like I said, when I got home, I was like, fuck yeah. I'm pissed I missed
Yeah.
Sorry.
I gotta tell everybody every time we come in. After always, or not everybody, because I remember like, cause yeah, we were playing, just a few of us, but yeah.
Either way,
All right.
like I said, if you have to just put it in general chat, like, hey, I'm hopping on and want to hang out, cool. I feel like that's
Mhm.
the best way.
Should, yeah. Dude, I don't know. I ain't crazy. Why do I always think I'm crazy? Who the fuck put that idea in my head that I'm crazy? I don't fucking
Probably
get
my
it.
parents. I mean, that'd be my guess. That's kind of how it goes.
Like
That'd be my guess.
crazy for like, I don't know, feeling like,
Different thought process, or like thinking.
yeah, different thought process, exactly. Like, or just feeling like the whole notion of what it is to be human is just it's a farce in a sense, because there's the self, and it's like, oh, why does the container have to be this way? Why does the container have to be this way? Like, really? Like, yeah.
Because it's norms. I feel like a lot of it's just norms and social contracts. Like like the very first, like I said, the very few things that we agree on. That was like our first, like, don't kill, don't do this. Like I said, it's fucked up to think about. Like, we couldn't even agree on like don't own humans. Like that. That's crazy to me. Like, we're trying to come up with all these like social things, and we couldn't think of like, you know what? Let's not own each other. Like, that's wild. However,
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, you slowly build. It's like anything. The law is just downstream of morality. So like, it's not truly moral, but it's close. It's as close as we can get in our lives.
Like, morality is evolutionary in a way, until a certain point. Yeah.
I think it's definitely. I think it's 100%.
I was on Discord on my PlayStation. I just want to say good night, guys.
All right,
Oh, night, dude.
Hell yeah. Good one.
Hell yeah, man.
Good night.
Good night.
Yep. Do yourself.
Yeah, it is definitely fucking evolutionary, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
Of
It's
course,
like discovered.
Again, it goes back to
It's like, oh,
we thought slavery was fine, and then for a while there was like some people who thought slavery was fine, and some people who didn't, and then it became pretty much now it's universal. We all kind of think slavery's fucking bad, except for like 10 countries in the world or whatever the fuck it is.
like you're just like using a man's life for your own benefit. Like, what the fuck?
It's crazy, right?
Like, I'm the better man. Me. Like,
Regular person.
yeah, none of us is anything other than like just a fucking man. I'm a man, you're a man.
Yeah,
Like, that's it.
I wouldn't even say man. I'd just say we're human. Like, we're all human. Like,
Yeah,
women,
but
man,
like,
no matter, even like kids, like, we're all human. Like, no matter what, like, we all
yeah.
have
Oh yeah.
similar thought processes at one point or another, and whatever. Like, and again, we got to get better at fucking thinking of the we. Like,
Yep.
like I said, we're all in this together. We should get to the point where it's like we either all succeed or we all fail. Like, we got to get better at that thought process instead of just, oh, I'm getting mine. Oh, I'm always gonna get mine. Like.
Yeah.
Like I said, once you get to like I said, especially billions, when you get to like super $1 billion, dude, that's fucking crazy. Like I said, that when I
Should
read
not
that
be
fact
a
about the
thing.
100 grand a day, that shit blew my mind. And it still does. Like, I read it like a week ago, and I still can't just stop thinking about it randomly. It just pops in my head. I'm like, dude, that's a fuck ton of money. 100 grand a day.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, like I said, I just can't stop thinking about it. This is how I've been for the last few days.
Oh, I understand. 100 grand a day. It just ownership, dude. Like, the whole concept. It's like, go fuck yourself, bro.
Well, yeah.
That's for everybody. It's not for you. Like,
Well, yeah, man. That's the whole thing. Like, And again, it'd be one thing like if they actually got tax right or whatever the fuck, but it's like they also find loopholes, or they're not find them, but they use loopholes to get out of things and do all. It's like, why? Why are you allowed to do all this stuff? Like, you already have more than anybody else already. Like, why do you need more? Have you seen?
I truly do feel like masculinity being tied to sexuality, and that's it, has fucked all this.
Like, you're talking about like
You know what I mean? Like
masculine.
ownership, like domination,
Okay.
dominance.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like these guys are just fucking. They're infants. They're reptiles. Like no, that is not what. Like I'm trying to say is that masculinity is a thing we're not supposed to be like afraid of. Like I'm trying to say like
Well, nothing is. The thing is,
there's gumption there.
well, I'm saying
There's
that
something
being
we have
being too
diluted,
much of a feminist or whatever, feminism,
embodied.
is horrible, and having too much masculinity, like anything to the extremes.
Yeah.
Like again, it comes down to you have to have balance. You are a leader sometimes. You're a follower sometimes. You're masculine sometimes. You're
Hmm.
fucking not. Like it's cool. You can just pick a lane, like and just and blend with it instead of fucking trying to be all something. Just blend, and it's fine.
Oh yeah, like yeah. You need a strong sort of like feminine like support to you.
Hmm. Well, I think that's a big problem too. Is it's universal thinking, like, oh, I have to be this way, which means then you have to think it all or be that way all the time. It goes back to like when like men aren't supposed to cry like ever or whatever the fuck. Like that's not how it's supposed to be. Like you could be like that most of the time, but it doesn't mean you have to be that way all the time, right? Like it's not, like
It's a part of our bodies though. Like it's like
all these things.
it's a release of trauma. That's all it really is.
Sure, but I'm saying as a man
Yeah.
in general, you're
Yeah.
told not to do that shit, right? But
Yeah. Their idea of a man is just to weaken you. That's like part of what I'm saying. It's the patriarchy. Precisely that. The whole notion of the patriarchy is a farce of a man. That's like, well, it's like I'm trying to reclaim manhood in a sense, like from its ashes. From its fucking ashes, dude. Like, I don't even know. Like, you know,
yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, I think we just got to get better at trying to set small goals. Try to set like little goals. Like I said, the little goals will hopefully build, and big goals, big or big impact. We're gonna call it.
I need like a final big payoff target thing
Sure, you mean like again?
in order
I
in,
would say think about
in order to
like
make
yeah.
the little things worth it.
But I'm saying you got to think about like a story. Like you got to have an overarching theme, but you also have to have the 3 act system.
What is the main quest? Like, I need a main quest.
You do need that, but you got to think.
I got another final step.
Like I said, you got to get better at thinking than two. I mean, with the main quest, you got to think. What's the 3-4 steps that are going to get me to this main quest?
Yeah, I know.
I get it. It's just, I mean,
I always skip to the end, and then I'm like, okay, how do I get here? Actually, I don't even know what the end is. It's like an abstract thing. Like, what the fuck am I doing
well, even then,
on this planet?
yeah, well, that's kind of the thing though. Like you set a goal and you achieve it. Let's say like a month, a year, however long it takes. And then you set a new one. Like instead of having like the big goal, you just gotta set a bunch of little ones. And then by the end, you'll like
Yeah.
like I said, that's when you go back and you look back like 5 years in the past or 10 years in the past. You're like, dude, I'm not even close to that person. Or like what I thought I knew then was
Yeah.
you're like all those kind of things. Like.
I get so excited about existence, and I'm like, dude, I want to tell everybody this shit because it's like, I can tell, like we're all like the same container, and it's like, dude, I just want to expand your container. You know what I mean? Like that's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. I want to see people. It's like a fish tank that keeps upgrading. Like it's like I want to see everybody's tank fucking full. All that stuff. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, I think we just got to get better at trying to set small goals. Try to set obviously life is fucking great, dude. Like, it's like
Yep.
0.00001% chance that you're here, right? Like, and you're here.
Yep.
You gotta enjoy it and do the best you can with it, right? Because again, as much as people say there's a heaven or hell or whatever the fuck, we don't know that. You can't know that right now. So I know that I have this life, so I better make the best of it that I can. Because this is one I know I got. That's kind of always my try to tell people like,
Yeah.
like, you know what? Cool. Even if heaven was there, cool. Like, like if it happens, I guess that's cool. But you know what? I do know this one, and I gotta do it. Like
If there is a afterlife, it would be like a recursive thing, like
sure. That's why I always tell people
another layer,
the
yeah,
idea of heaven is kind of silly because it's like, dude, even if you love, I always say like I love steak, but if I ate steak every day, I'd hate it, right? Like,
dude.
or like I love sports, but if I played sports every day, like you ask any athlete that plays in professional, like it's a job, I hate it, or I don't hate it.
I want
Like,
I want people to like fucking die expecting pearly gates, and then it's just like a gong, like just from like nowhere rings, and it's like a game for these people that are just like expecting to have heaven handed on the silver platter to them, like legitimately. Like I don't think if there's an afterlife, like everything everybody's thought it was is a fucking joke,
correct. That's my whole point.
and
You can't.
yeah.
You can't. Like I said, you can't have eternal bliss because eternal, or like there's so many other things. Like I said, if I go to heaven but my kids don't go, or my mom's dead. Let's say she wasn't there and I get there, she's not there. Like, how can it be heaven if the people I love aren't there? Like there's just so many little little holes in the flawed thinking of it. But it's just like, but again, to me, my real point is that even if you love something, if you did it for literally eternity, you would not love it no more. It can't be heaven.
So we are a recursive historical structure / development
Sure. Yeah,
as subjects.
we
So it's
reproduce
like
a lot. Yep.
we are an improvement upon great men of the past, like in a way, like
In some ways,
like
we're better. In a lot of ways, not a lot of ways. I would say it's probably about the same. Like as much as we're better than past people, we're also just as equally worse in other fields. It's kind of like the yin yang thing. Like,
what I'm trying to say is like identity has sort of partitioned like our natural capacities, like what other people know we are versus like what we know we are in a way, like our own depths. It's all the same thing. It's a weird thing to really explain. Like ego and evil are definitely related, and the idea is to sort of like purify the ego, I think.
in a way, yeah. Like I said, I think egos are very important. Like I don't mind ego. It's just again, you gotta. It's like anything. You gotta have it checked. It's like capitalism. I personally don't mind
You
capitalism.
can't be a fool.
But
You can't be a
what I'm saying, like,
yeah.
capitalism's fine. It's great. It does a lot of great things. It just needs to be in check. You just have to check it. You have to know what systems to put up to guard against.
Trust busting.
Sure, yeah, that's part of it.
Fucking have the balls to trust bust. We don't have nobody fucking trust busting.
Well, that's what I was telling you earlier, where it's like you got to be fine with having criticism. Like you're talking about personal criticism, which is great too, but you also got to be able to take criticism from other people. Like, and again, it comes down to how they say it. But it's like if someone's telling you like you fucked up here or whatever it is, instead of getting defensive and butthurt about it, just be like, huh, maybe I did fuck up. Maybe I did, And sometimes you don't have to do it like right in the heat of the moment. Like when someone tells you something and you don't want to hear it, maybe you get defensive and mad at the moment. But like when you get back to your, when you're by yourself in a room, whatever, and you start actually like think of it and reflect on it, you should grow at that point. Like that's the point you need to grow. You might not grow in the moment, but like later on, like I said, when you have that moment of reflection, that's the time to better yourself.
Yep. 1000%. Like, there's never a reason to be like, you know what? I think like that person was right. No, fuck them. I'm just gonna keep, saying the same fucking bullshit, the same bullshit story.
Like I
Like
said, to me, it comes down to the misinformation shit. Like I say, like we don't believe in the same reality. Like like I said, all these things for me. That's why I always say like these are all my little small goals because all these small goals will equal to me will make the big goal what we're all trying to get at. But it's like if we can fix the misinformation in reality and like information, all these little
That's
things, we fix all these little things. I guarantee you there'll be a big world changing event, or like humanity will change as a whole tremendously if we can just do these 4, 5, 6 little steps. But
yeah,
sadly,
I
these
think
little
yeah,
steps
we
don't
should
make it.
figure it out. We should figure out the exact changes people need to make. Because dude, it's almost like everybody needs just like a personal life coach. Like literally, it's so fucking retarded. Like
That's why I wish we could talk to people that disagree with us, and then like when someone makes a claim, can we just be like, all right, let's go together. Let's together. You show me your sources, I'll show you my source. Can we like work on an agreement? Like, can we verify and figure out together like how we really think and feel about this story? You know, like maybe you're right to an extent, maybe I'm right to an extent, maybe you're right all the way, maybe you know, like whatever. But like instead of getting like I said defensive and mad and be like you're just fucking wrong or whatever, you know, like that open
man,
dialogue in of but again it's about sourcing and stuff like can you show me your information and you should be fine with that, everyone should be fine with doing that.
yeah, absolutely, yeah, yeah. I mean, like for me, it's like I just have like raw intuition, kind of like
Sure.
not like not like oh I can tell the future. It's just like I'm feeling reality. That's all it is. It's
Sure. Like
yeah.
that's like
Um.
you said when you have like I say you have all these big goals and I'm trying to hone you into having a few small or trying to get you to get like a couple small ones
Oh
with
yeah.
you know
There's
like
a
calming
lot.
down
Yeah.
because like I said I feel like I have like my goals at least for like these kind of
For
talks,
your
you know,
life. Oh yeah.
or
You
at least
should.
for the
Or
show,
yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, like
Well, you know who you're talking to. That's another thing is we are fundamentally in dialogue with
for sure. Yeah,
a
when I
particular
talk to my other
target
buddy,
audience.
I can't remember if you were here the other day or not, but my buddy John came on and like I talked to him way different than I talked to us. And he's always like, "You guys are so smart." I'm like, "Well, you know, you could be too if you just started reading these things and understanding and stop, you know, doing the shit you do." And
Who's
he's like,
John?
"Uh, he's one of the Republican people that fucking always come. He's like, I'm a Republican. He's usually hammered.
Oh, he actually seems like he's a fucking smart guy.
No,
It's
he's
just
not at
big
all. He's just
words.
stupid.
That's all it is.
I know, of course, and he's
It's
not.
just big words.
He's just like
I listen to him talk, and I'm like, dude, this guy's fucking smart as shit. He's like
oh yeah, he
present.
definitely can be
You know what I
for
mean?
sure. No, yeah, he ain't no stupid or nothing like that for sure. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, but like he always does the whole like I see your point. Like we'll make a good point. But, like you know, like this is wrong. He's like, yeah, I can see your point, but I think it's right. It's like, dude, stop saying you think it's right when you obviously like you feel like and you know it's wrong. Stop trying to justify it. Just learn to accept that like the guy you're following is doing wrong things, and that's fine. Like he doesn't have to be perfect, but like you don't have to follow him, you know, or like you can grow up and see that it's wrong, you know, like that's what I'm trying to get with him and other people. It's
So
like,
I I really like the Buddhist view of like life is like a sort of like a process of awakening at the same time, you know? It's like we're waking up to like all our parts kind of like I don't know. That's kind of what I think, but
like I said, I personally like the yin yang.
we're all waking up. We're all constantly waking up, becoming more lucid. Um
So like I don't like I said, sadly I don't think everyone's waking up to an extent like that, but like
well, I mean like it is a process. Like we are all in that process, like regardless of where we are in it.
I feel like some people like I said they don't even know what road they're on. Like you know like if the yellow brick road is the right road, they're not on the yellow road. They're on a green road or a blue road. Like
Yeah,
like I
but
said,
it
it goes
leads
back
to
to
the
what I
other
said.
road,
Like I said, we're not. It could.
you know,
The thing
over
is,
time.
there's a section where it can. But the thing is, if you're not looking for the right color because you think that the blue road is right, you're never gonna go on the yellow. You know, like that's the whole thing. Like my thinking is like so. My point is that we don't live the same reality. People that I'm talking to about this shit, they think that the blue road is the road we're supposed to be on, and I'm telling them,
This is
no,
the
it's the yellow road. Go on the yellow road. I promise you.
this is sort of where like people as like neurons and like a huge collective brain sort of like starts to make sense. Like that person that's fucking up, everybody's like, nope, don't go that fucking way. Let's go this way. You know, steer away from this motherfucker. Let's go do this shit. You know, like I kind of feel like that's sort of true. Like people who with failed lives, or in a way, just like they're just failed experiments. And it's fucked up. It's a fucked up way to frame it, but
No, I mean it kind of makes sense. The thing is, every time
yeah, it's like they never broke out, and it's like also sort of like other people never, broke their shell either, and that's sad too.
the thing is, yeah, I mean that goes back to the whole culture thing. Like, if you live in a family, that's your first culture. If you never break out of it, it's gonna be tough to. The longer you sit in only that shell, it's gonna be hard to break you out later.
Yeah,
It's like they're young, obviously, to an extent, but I was saying like the old dog, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Like, the older you get, the harder it is to fucking make someone change.
yeah. Like I fundamentally do not understand the racist view. I do not understand a hatred for things
I don't know either.
that are not like you. It is like just the biggest noob way of approaching life of
Well, dude, again,
just hate.
do you think about like obviously we're here, all the Somalis being taken for no reason. Like I'm saying, the people that did all like the fraud shit and whatever, like kick them out. Yeah, cool. Like all the people that do real crimes, yeah, kick them out. But
Dude,
half,
it's like
it's like I think it's like almost half of our fucking healthcare system or workers are Somalis. It's like you're gonna kick all these people out. Like, are you fucking crazy? Like, it's just crazy. Like,
it's just like for me, it's like I look at like 60-year-old men like that are like sort of like narcissistic types, and I'm like, how the fuck how did you like live that long? I'm 36 years old, and I'm like, dude, like I can do anything maybe, if I wanted to.
sure.
Like how are these it's like not even an ego statement. Like I fucking am tired of like ego bullshit. Like at this point, it's like how are you where you are and you think you're somebody? Like anybody that thinks they're somebody over anybody in their environment to me is just like a disgusting thing. And it's like, yeah.
Unless they're liars and thieves, those are the only people I really besides like rapists and shit. But I mean, like, I hate liars because in order to be a liar, you have to be or in order to be a thief, you have to be a liar, and that shit's
Well, it's like I don't want anybody being in control of anybody's mind at any point, personally.
sure. But again,
I do not like that happening at all in society
the problem
or
is,
being a requirement
why
for
do people
society for survival.
why do people allow it? Why do people succumb to it? That's always the bigger question.
Because they have to for survival. Because you can't beat the fuck out of these motherfuckers and be like, no, I'm gonna like watch shit on my phone while I'm doing this shit, whether you like it or not. Like, no, you're a fucking idiot. You have no idea what life is like. You have no vision for a structure. Everything's just about you and what you want. That's it. And that's all you ever will make things about. Because they have this stupid idea of like maturity. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
you're not mature enough to fucking, you know, have a phone and like, work.
Some of it's true.
Or it's not me, but it's like it's this patriarchal
Well, like I said,
fucking view
I
though.
hate it. I hate that like things like that are arbitrary. Like when people are like, "Oh, at this age you should be able to do this." Well, sometimes you're right, but guess what? There's a lot of people that are younger or whatever
Oh
that
yeah,
like I said,
agree.
it's arbitrary numbers kind of thing. It doesn't mean you're gonna. It's always
It's
at
just
15 you're at 16 you can drive. You know why? Because I'm 16. Like, well, are you actually good enough to drive? Have you actually do you know the rules? Like all these kind of things. Like all these things are just arbitrary numbers, but doesn't necessarily mean that they are like physically or
system of
mentally fit
control.
for it.
It's a system of control. I definitely believe like yeah, we made society into this weird like prison system that's like it's like you get a better cell every time you upgrade on a material level, and that's it. Like otherwise, yeah, a weird thing to like under or explain completely, but yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed, dude. I gotta fucking pass out. I gotta get this over with. All right, dude.
Love
Love you,
it.
man.
Peace out.
Peace out.
That's funny. Like I say, in case someone else is on. Is Snow back on? No.
So you don't like Star Trek? You don't like Titanfall? What
No,
exactly
I
do
enjoy
you-
Titanfall. Titanfall as a game is really good. Titanfall 2 specifically.
Who cares about video game talk with them? That's no big deal. Ain't no fun in the neighborhood. Alright. See what we can listen to. I don't want quick shit. Oh, green's gone already? Hell yeah. I guess I can watch Timberland highlights and see what the fuck.
ServiceNow and NVIDIA have partnered to bring AI to the enterprise.
It's more than just a collaboration. It's co-innovation. NVIDIA, the engine of agentic AI, and ServiceNow, the operating system of the enterprise.
Rating size though. Come on, Timberland.
Timberwolves basketball is presented by Treasure Island. On this chilly evening, we've got the Clippers in town taking on the Timberwolves. That's dating back to the 23-24 season.
Yeah, because we only played them 3 times last year. We only played them once in Los Angeles. So we only went to the new building, that Intuit Dome, one time, and once was enough, actually.
And in the Western Conference, no one's going to help you
No.
get your mojo back.
No, they are not. Every night is a battle in the Western Conference.
Edwards cocked it back, threw it down.
He's been on a heater for the last 7. Only had 11 points his last ball game, but he was being double-teamed every single possession.
Kawhi Leonard. McDaniels in the same spot, rises and hits. I continue to marvel at his three-point efficiency.
Shooting percentage 47% from above the break. He's also good at 46%.
Collins knocking down the triple from deep.
Helped Minnesota get that thing leveled up at the end of regulation. That sent it into overtime. They don't win that game without Dante DiVincenzo.
Harden with the floater. He is 18 points shy. That was
Really,
a fast,
it was a fastball right there.
fastball at the groin. Dunn can't hit. Dunn got it back off the offensive rebound, and the teardrop won't go. Stays with it 3 times for Minnesota. Edwards, the midi. No. Gobert, offensive board. Leaves it for Edwards, who couldn't control the pass. That's now 4 turnovers. 7-0 Clippers run. Kawhi to Dunn in the corner. 10-0.
Kawhi Leonard in transition that time, and you just don't expect Chris Dunn to knock down those shots like that.
Randall in traffic. Kisses it off the window. Musa Dagger, our officials tonight. Harden. Off window again. He's scoring at a rate that we haven't seen since he... Clippers with an early 9-point advantage. DiVincenzo found the lane. Dunn. Leaves it for Zubac. The short hook is good. McDaniels picks up the dribble. Rises and connects.
In a number of different areas. So, I mean, the scoring percentage, 15.5 a game, that's a career high. The shooting percentages, especially from the 3-point line. He's also an excellent free thrower, as Kawhi Leonard just drains that straight on 3.
Misses that shot from deep. Gobert out to Reed. Now it's McDaniels. Baseline drive, the reverse. Oh, he got it to go!
Gaza's population is on the brink of famine.
The reverse. Gobert out to Reed. Now it's McDaniels. Baseline drive, the reverse. Oh, he got it to go! Slim with the acrobatics. Collins made the catch. Got the hoop.
His ability to play fast. This is a team that's 28th in the league in pace. They do not play fast. Kobe Sanders is a nice player for them too, Michael. As Zubac gets inside and gets a high percentage shot. He's been a kind of a bright spot for them.
Reed, 3-ball, side of the backcourt. a little bit of rust in the early going. As Harden gets the hoop and the harm. Edwards stripped and lost it. Another turnover.
There's that man.
And Collins recovers. Now going to try to back down. Conley got the hoop.
And make that pass out to Nas, who shoots it so effortlessly. He was pretty deep on that shot, too.
Bogdanovich hitting the jumper. They're shooting 50% from the floor, but 7 turnovers. Randall, pull up Jay. That one drops right at the horn. Lopez will penetrate. Leonard on the drive now. Rises over Randall. Swish.
By the way, it may not have anything to do with anything, but Lopez is on the bench now. He shot that 3 from the logo with 10 seconds on the shot clock.
I'd say there's a correlation.
Oh, rejection. Oh, no, we got it to go down. I thought he saved that for the fourth quarter, Ivica. Reed. Downhill. Goes Glass.
Didn't get out of the first round of the playoffs, but that one time.
Oh, they gave the Wolves possession. Shannon got the flush. Harden. 9 points so far in this one. Rises and hits. He has 11.
And James Harden are just getting it done from the mid-range now as well. Leonard's got 11 on 4 of 7. Clippers as a team is just 3 of 10. Minnesota's 2 of 10.
Leonard drills the 3.
Now they knock down their 4th. The other thing is big time.
45-30. And Harden.
But they're still a very talented team. That's why when you're playing against any team with Kawhi Leonard and James Harden, you're worried about them finding their rhythm.
Randall, smooth with the turnaround.
Rudy's standing tall in the paint. He's not scored in this game. He's got 6 rebounds. He's been fighting down there.
Randall got the bounce. Harden, toss out. Collins drills the 3.
From outside the arc. Nas has one and Jaden McDaniels has one.
Randall with the slam. Now he's matched up in an ISO situation with Randall. Under 10 on the shot clock. Harden going to work, penetrating, free throw line, jumper drops. Harden stops, finds Zubac, has the size advantage over Edwards. It's 60-45 LA.
Into a post-up opportunity at the front of the rim against the beat to Zubac.
McDaniels, swish. Edwards. DiVincenzo. McDaniels attacking. Stops. Step through. And he hits. Not settling McDaniels. He could have easily taken another 3.
100%.
Pointed that out earlier. Up ahead. McDaniels. A slim slam. Iron sharpening iron.
Well, Jaden's brother, Jalen, also played at San Diego State, where Kawhi went to, so I'm sure he worked out with his brother down there and got to know Kawhi there as well.
McDaniels! Clippers' biggest lead tonight was 18. Kawhi looking for payback, cleared space, can't hit, got his own. Pump fake, step through, good contest, but he's... DiVincenzo around the world, stays on balance. Randall, got it.
Between the eyes. First make of the night from three-point land for Julius Randle.
Lob to Zubac. 19 for the ball game. 4-point difference between these two teams. Kawhi Leonard and got a soft bounce. 6-point ball game.
Good communication by
Clippers reset under 10. Zubac with the back down. Turns and scores. Strong hoop by Zubac. And there it is. He's passed Carmelo Anthony, 10th all-time in NBA history and career point score. He also extends the Clippers' lead to 9. Randall in the paint, backing down Harden, couple of head fakes, and Harden with the clean steal. Harden penetrating and finishes with the left. Clark penetrating, bucket, and the foul. Shot clock winding down. Randall with the spin. Kick out. Conley, 3-ball. Corner pocket.
How often is Mike Conley?
Back-to-back missed threes for the Wolves. Would have been big. Batum. Clark. Baseline crossover. The floater is good. Plus the foul. I think folks understand at home that this is an old basketball team when we talk about the Clippers. But we almost make geriatric jokes like with Brook Lopez.
This game, you're not ready for it.
When the average age is 20. Oh, the save by Batum. Batum up ahead of the pack, and he saved it. Oh, man, the old guys out there showing hustle both ways. McDaniels, cash! Wolves have battled back from 18 down. The deficit is now 1. Leonard.
Wow.
Driving, little push off and scores. Wow.
What a play by both guys to take that shot. The last 2 threes that he's taken. Well, actually 3 because he made the one.
Reed. Yes, sir! Lopez missed the layup. Wolves have numbers. Inside, Clark!
By making all the hustle plays to 50-50 balls, everything.
Reed, cash money!
And it's getting a nice break right now on the bench. He's got 15 points in the game.
Bogdanovich.
Wow. Big time shot from him. Just we've seen it from Jaden. He's a highly competitive guy.
How about the back tap by Reed?
Unreal.
Reed, 3-ball. Corner pocket! Couldn't have come at a better time. Bogdanovich, good. Ball rotates to McDaniels. In the paint, pull up, jumper. Of course it dropped for James Harden. That's right around his season average. Pull up, got by DiVincenzo and scores. He has 28. Edwards, outside, Reed, pump, drive, DiVincenzo, 3-Vincenzo! Reed, driving on Collins, stops, short hook is pure! Largest lead of the night from Minnesota. Collins makes the catch. His short hook is good. DiVincenzo tossing it up. No, Gobert with the follow.
It didn't really matter because if it made it, it's fine. But if he doesn't, Rudy's right there. He knew it.
How shocked are you, Edge?
And there's nothing better than a free chicken sandwich.
Introducing the business card that gives back all you put in. The new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business.
Dickens!
Hallelujah.
Does he have tears in his eyes?
I think he does. Those kids do too. Look at him. Oh.
Open court steal. Done. Not much going on this possession. 2 seconds. Randall. No good. Zubac the board. Randall still on the floor. Clippers with numbers. Kawhi. Out to Harden. Harden tossed inside. Zubac. Bucket in the foul. Harden on the drive outside to Dunn. Dunn to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich in his return to the Clippers lineup ties it up again. McDaniels at the top of the key. No. Back tap. Back to McDaniels. Conley now penetrating. Toss out. Extra pass. Reed.
You might think about following here in this situation.
Harden on the drive outside to Dunn. Dunn to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich in his return to the Clippers lineup ties it up again. McDaniels at the top of the key. No. Back tap. Back to McDaniels. Conley now penetrating. Toss out. Extra pass. Reed.
You might think about following here in this situation, but again, you've got to be judicious when you do it.
Oh, stop, go, lay.
So now it's going to be a free throw shooting contest.
No timeouts. Inbound to McDaniels is clean. McDaniels is fouled with 4.8 remaining.
Got to get back. You got to get matched.
Here we go. 4.8. Dunn, a heave down the floor, easily intercepted, and stepped out of bounds.
I'm not going to let him get a three-point shot off if I can. 3.5 now is in that range where you'd like to be able to just foul. But not until the ball's inbounded, by the way. You do not want to get that situation.
What a fortunate way to be able to advance the ball.
Yeah.
Just heave it down the floor.
Yeah.
You nearly had an interception, and now you get 3.5 to get a look. Harden fires. No good. Ball game.
GG's. Oh, yeah. Let me fucking. Let me see Jay back this year. He's been fucking pretty good. 16, so I said 17. So 16, almost 5 and 2.5. 53.5%. 46 from the 3. Damn, dude. Yeah, he's shooting. Hell, he's almost 50, 40, 90 right now. This is 15.5. Maybe it doesn't count today's game. Yeah, it doesn't. This is the last 5 games. What do you have last 5? 14, 17, 13, 8, 10. And he had a big game today. He had 27, yeah. Whew. Born in 2000. Yeah, Jada's fucking ripping it up. He's taking his leap year. It's great. On that note, I gotta go to bed. I gotta work tomorrow morning. So, wish y'all a good